Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Two Whites and One Blue. My name is Joey. I'm here with Will and Mike. It's Good Friday. Did you guys have any meat today? Did you do the thing you're supposed to do for Jesus?
Jesus.
Yeah, Will's
I had
checking his
McDonald's
mic.
two times today.
Did you check your mic?
Am I on?
Well, you gotta tell me. I don't know. I can't
Yeah,
see
I'm
it.
on.
You're on.
Yeah, McDonald's twice today, so
Nice.
lots of meat.
Wow, yeah, lots of real meat. Probably.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like, I
What'd you
crushed
get?
it
You're
today.
good.
What'd you spend your money on this week, starting today
Oh,
at
lots of
McDonald's?
money.
Did you get Bond last night?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Bond.
I got
Bond,
Bond like
RuneScape Bond?
007.
Like a bail
64.
bond.
Yeah, I bought a bail bond last night because I got so fucked up. And
I
went to
still don't
jail.
know what you mean.
I got bombed.
Bond.
You saw
Yeah.
me spilling beers out of my fucking jacket and dropping shit. Funny, probably
before
like,
you
I-
even started drinking.
I
Maybe.
was so jealous of your position in that conversation. I was going into my friend's house, and Will pulls up in his truck, and I literally have my coat pockets are full of
No,
beers.
I was there before, and then you just started loading your pockets with beers. You're like, in your trunk, and he's just like talking to me, and he's just like loading his pockets up, and then I think he's done, and he just like pulls out a couple more, tries to fit them in, starts dropping them on the ground.
Yeah.
You can't hold them.
It's like a clown car.
I just
of
wanted
tall
so many.
boys.
I was so jealous of your position because I wish I saw that.
It was super fucking jokes. And it's like as if you, knowing yourself, been like, I'm only going to take 10 beers in. You know the rest are in
Only.
your trunk.
And guess what? The case came in.
I knew it. I knew.
The case came
How
in
many
later.
how many beers did you hammer back last night?
Depends how many's left in that case, minus the 3 I have here.
You got three little
I got
boys
a 30
on the
rack.
table.
They
Yeah.
upsold me at the fucking beer store.
Upsold you. There's a sale on the 30
They always
rack.
hit me with that. Oh, can I get a 2 for a bush? It's like 30 racks are on sale. I'm like, well, I guess I'll get 30 then, for fuck's sakes.
I've never heard anyone call it a 30 rack at the beer store. The lady behind the counter is like, I'll hit you
Oh.
with that 30 rack, bruh.
Fuck no.
They get it. They get it. The youth beer store.
Which one?
holders.
Not one on Coots?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So then I don't know. But I bet you
So
I
what'd
had.
you get? McDonald's breakfast and McDonald's on the way here?
No, I had fucking McDonald's lunch and then I had McDonald's lunch again. 'Cause I was like,
Wow.
fuck it, I'm doing it again. I want it.
What do you mean again?
I'm getting
On
McDonald's.
your way here, though.
Yeah.
So that must have been dinner, though.
Dinner, yeah. Fuck it.
You mean lunch? What,
all the-
what constitutes it as lunch?
I had
It's all
lunch
the same.
first, then I had
It's a
lunch
lunchtime
again.
menu. It's the same fucking
You think
menu.
If
Okay.
McDonald's had a dinner menu, what would be on it?
Steak, lobster, fucking.
They had
surf-
apple pies.
Yeah, those are sweet. They probably killed it.
They used to-
only people you have to be like 80 years or older to buy it.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to
Came
give
with
them
a
away.
newspaper.
That's how you know that what McDonald's has it's not selling, because they give it away with a coffee.
Because
like,
it's going bad.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a pie. Here's a carrot muffin.
It's
here's
going
a-
rotten, so we'll just give it away.
And know what I did notice the other day? I went to McDonald's for the first time in like quite a while because
Yeah.
I had coupons that they dropped off at my house.
I have to throw those away, but I feel you there.
And I was like, man, like, all right, cool. I go there, and I think it was, I don't know, like a sandwich for like $3.99 or something. And I was like, oh, I got a coupon. She goes, hey, we don't even want it. I was like, what? She's like, oh yeah, you just like, I don't want the coupon. I was like, I can just keep using it then, you know?
Yeah.
And
What do
they
you
just-
mean they don't want it?
I was like, here you go. She goes, nah. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, we're not taking them. I was like, okay.
Is it
Taking
because
your outside trash in here?
So like it's just like you can just keep using it then.
Is it
'cause
because the
COVID,
app?
probably.
Well, the app too.
Oh,
like
maybe.
the app has those coupons built in. So maybe if you're like, I don't know, if you bring the paper, they don't really care because it's just in the app anyways. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna fraud them anyhow.
I guess. Yeah. But
I got the
never
app this
thought
time.
about that.
Cindy, Tanya, Christina, whoever's working the
Ahmed.
counter. Yeah, whoever's at the counter that day with the mask and the mini stick with the debit machine.
Yeah,
Oh,
the mini
fuck
stick.
yeah.
Always the mini stick.
What are you supposed to do? Tape it to the mini stick?
I don't know.
You
Maybe
can't. No, you
ball it up
can't.
and throw it in there. I don't know. Either way, but I was like, oh,
fucking coupon.
I was like, cool. I can get like a cream egg McFlurry for like X amount of dollars, but I can only do it once, and now I can do it unlimited times, which I don't know how I feel
Until the
about that.
fucking promotion runs stale.
Yeah, April 11th, I think it's.
So get the hell on your McFlurry
It's
grind.
a fucking lot.
How
yeah.
many bags of mini eggs have you guys hammered in the last 2 weeks?
0.
Have you?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Are you
Zero.
a man or are you a mouse when you buy the bags? Do you buy the little dinky bags or do you buy the legit like mid-sized bags?
Who the
You don't have to get the bag with the resealable top. That's the family pack.
If I'm doing Amazon, you get the resealable top. But
Wow.
the last couple times,
Wow.
I have.
Wow.
Well, because you can get them off Amazon any time of
Have
year.
you been getting them? I'm asking you.
I'm telling you, yes, but
Oh,
not
boy.
off Amazon. I've been going to the bulk section and going straight to the bulk section and getting it from there.
Your custom bag.
Custom bagging
Resealable
it.
too. Just tie a knot in
Yeah,
it.
fuck yeah.
And then
Are
you
you
never untie it. You always just rip the bag open. Or
Are
maybe
you
that's
more-
just me?
Yeah,
Are you more than $10 per purchase there?
Oh,
for purchase of mini eggs?
like you go to Bulk Barn?
No. Just in Fortunos. I don't fucking know. Maybe
I
I
light up
just
more than
fill
10.
it up a whole bunch and buy it with the rest of my groceries. I have no idea how much it costs.
Probably a lot. Those things
Probably
are fucking
a lot.
cheap.
They
They're
are.
not cheap.
I know, but they're fucking delicious. So
Yeah, they are.
what
Mini
you
eggs.
gonna do?
Mini eggs. If I like, I don't really fuck with candy too much, but if I do, it would be fucking mini eggs. Like mini eggs are the shit.
Yeah.
And you get those ones with the pop rocks in them because those are cool.
Mini eggs with the Pop Rocks? That doesn't exist, does it? Really? I don't know how I feel about that.
It's not decent.
I don't like the crossover.
Nobody fucking
candy
likes
and-
pop rocks. What the fuck are you getting? Do you mind? Guys in like fucking what show was that? Was that Fillmore?
Yeah.
Guys in the interrogation in the principal's office, and he's fucking asking the principal if he minds if he fucking fiends out on pop rocks for a bit so he can just get through it.
Oh yeah. I love
So
that
wait a
show.
minute, do you spend more than $10?
I don't know. I fucking get it with the rest of my groceries, which I also never even look at how much it is. Pretty much. I go there and I get what I need for the most part, and I just pretty much just get vegetables anyways, and
Mini
and
eggs.
whatever's on sale, and then like mini eggs.
Mini
and then I
eggs
just
or
fucking
eggies?
Tap. I don't
Mini
fucking know.
eggs.
Whatever.
Eggies are better, I think.
I don't even know what the fuck eggs
It's a
are.
Hershey.
I think it
Oh.
honestly is probably the eggies. I don't because like the bulk section of Fortinos is never like Mike and Ike's. It's like tangy bits. Yeah. It's like exactly the same. You know, like they never have like
They
the
don't want to get brand infringement
so
issues.
so I don't know what the fuck
Good
it
for
is.
them.
Tastes pretty much the same.
I
It's
might
delicious.
go get some actually if we finish this before 11 p.m. I might go over to
That's a big if.
Fortino's and snipe some. I kind of want some for tonight.
It's gonna be our first 4-hour episode just based on the fact that you want to do something before it's over.
Good Friday.
Let's really just stretch this out.
Good
Yeah, where are
Friday
you gonna go to
episode.
get them? Actually,
I've
everything's closed.
Fortino's is open today.
Is it really? I
Probably
doubt
not.
it.
Shoppers.
I like how you said that.
Shoppers
and
probably not. Shoppers probably
Shoppers
not.
is
either.
for anything that has more than
Yeah.
like 10 stores is for sure closed.
Yeah, any franchise.
Yeah.
Anything where there's enough staff that, like if they all tweet at the city, it'll catch like
Exactly.
there'll be some traction to the story.
Yeah.
Sad.
Don't want to open up because they don't want to pay time and a half.
Jesus turned over a market one time. I don't know if you guys know that story. He was
Let's
like
hear
he
it.
was like cracking a whip because someone was selling stuff at the temple, so that's why he can't open on Good Friday.
Jesus was
Oh.
fucking pissed.
He
eh?
was
Jesus.
And then what happened the next day?
he turned
Put him up on the fucking
yeah,
cross.
he turned up that
Then he
day.
came back.
Oh,
I think we have the
Pissed.
timeline.
So fucking pissed.
They did it to me twice.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I'm coming back.
We got the
What
timeline
was
wrong
it
there,
called?
I
The
think.
day of reckoning is upon you, you sons of
I
bitches.
think the rapture's coming.
Yeah, the rapture.
The rapture,
The
yeah.
rapture. When is that? Is that on? Is that coming up?
It's on my calendar in Outlook. I can pull it up for you.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was 2012.
I'm not sure.
Oh
that
yeah,
happened.
yeah, true.
What did you
Good
spend your
movie.
money on last week, Will? Anything?
I don't fucking know.
Mini eggs?
Probably.
You did.
I don't know what I bought. I don't think I bought anything really.
Okay.
Actually, I bought a vanity for my bathroom, which is way too fucking big. I think. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's some money.
it is what it is.
That's
yeah,
a
it
lot
was
of
like,
money.
yeah, it was like $400.
Yeah, jam it in there.
I mean, it'll fit in there. I don't know if the doors will open.
Yeah.
I was pretty much just like, okay, 30 inches wide, that's fine. Like, it'll fit in here. And I wasn't really thinking that much of, like, width, like how deep it was.
Right.
And then, like, I got it and I brought it back and I was like, oh, it's fucking pretty goddamn tight in here. So, I don't know. We'll fucking see.
Why don't you get one of those
Why measure?
sterno?
Right?
Just guess and hope for the best.
Yeah.
It'll fit, but, like, it'll be tight.
You should have some room. Can't you just knock out a couple of tiles?
I don't know.
Just
His-
knock on
your
the wall.
that bathroom is the size of your fridge.
Really?
So
Oof.
it's about the size of that cabinet, actually.
It's like it's like 8 feet by 3.5 feet.
The bathroom is a.
If you're taking a
3
shit,
and a
if you're
half
taking a shit,
feet.
your knees are resting on the wall.
Your knees are like on the seat probably.
Yeah.
Well, I moved the toilet seat, so it's like, it's actually super jokes
Being
because,
an
like,
eighth of an inch.
you can. No, if we
You got the wide drain for the tub. Just shit in the bath.
swapped it with the vanity, so it was like
Save water.
So now it's like where the door is. So like you can like take a shit and watch people on the street at the
And they
same
can't
time.
do
if
Very
you want.
interesting. That's good.
But like there's like more room now if you.
But they can watch you too from
oh,
the
100%.
street.
That's what
Now,
I'm
but you
saying.
can't see in that window. It's too fucked up.
It's too foggy. It's actually not a window. It's a piece of plexiglass.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Super cool.
It's,
It's
fucking
like a
custom.
spy
really
window.
custom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8
It's
hours
all
custom for
smoky.
sure.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Custom.
Fucking
Like,
custom.
that would cost a lot. It
Can't
came with
see
a
through
nice,
it.
fresh pane of glass. I was like, oh, fuck this.
Welcome to
privacy.
Will's Custom Homes. All the glasses, plexiglass.
Mm-hmm.
That's my shtick.
Because in
flexible.
case you need to like practice your hockey shot, you can just take it off the wall.
I
And
can't.
Just put it on the ground.
I can't believe this. I got to come see this. This shanty.
You should
town.
have seen it before. It looks It's fucking. I don't know. It
this
still looks
this
like a construction
favela.
site.
This
but
favela you're running in Dundas. I got to come
the
check it out.
slum, yeah, I know.
He's trapping out of it.
Fuck
Travel.
Someone
Yeah.
probably- I told
Walk with your
one of them were
boys.
like, someone asked if they could use like the fire pit in the backyard, and I was like,
Oh, you
oh
said
yeah,
that,
fuck
yeah.
yeah, every day. They've been out there every day, almost every
Fucking
single day.
Did you
Fed
get
the
complaints
pigeons.
from
Fed
other
the
people?
pigeons, man.
No, not yet. Maybe though. I just
Pending.
collected rent like yesterday, and no one said
Pending
anything.
complaints.
But yeah, it was like it's honestly been like every single day they've just been out back.
Yeah,
And it's like but they did fucking rake the shit out of the yard, which I was like,
that's because they're
fucking
they're,
surprised.
they're probably stoned.
Well, 100%. Everyone
Yeah.
in the building is so stoned.
They're like they're running out of things to do. They're like, I guess I'll just go rake the yard.
well, it's like way better to be. I don't want to get into it, but it's definitely way better to be in the yard outside than in their apartment.
Do they know your name, or do they call you
some
like?
of them?
Do some of them call you like Phil or Bill?
Well, they all
or-
you have to. Half of them e-transfer me. My email is my name, so yeah. I
they
think
call you
I would.
William. That'd be funny if they called you William too.
Oh, one of them does. I get that a lot at work because that's my work email is
That's so funny.
william.lloyd at whatever, right? Yeah.
Why don't you tell them you prefer Trill Bill?
But I also sign my emails William too. I don't know why. It just sounds like more professional,
Professional.
I guess. And but it's weird when people say it to me, especially like people my age. You know,
That is weird.
it's like
Yeah, that's an older person
Right.
talking down kind of thing.
yeah, it's like a more formal thing where I'm like, man, like we're just like shooting the shit, talking about whatever. Like, don't
What's
you
up,
just say
William?
All right, see you, William.
Yeah, it's really fucking
Bye.
weird.
It's not, William's like a name for babies and for old people.
And when you're in
Yeah.
trouble,
And then
Yeah.
yeah.
William.
Don't
Yeah.
you just hang when you sign email? Don't you just hang them with the W at the end? You don't even sign it. Just hang it with the dub.
I have a signature.
Yeah, signature block. You use your signature block.
Yeah, not internally, externally only. The fuck do you use? Everyone does it at my work.
Depends who the vendor is. If it's a vendor I know, I don't like. There's no formalities at all.
But mine just auto. If it's going
yours,
outside the
it
company,
auto populates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you know about that?
Lots.
Yeah.
Sign it in my fucking best. I like doing signatures left-handed because I don't give a shit.
I'm
know
talking
what-
about signatures in an email.
I send lots of emails. It's pretty much majority of my day.
When was the last time you sent an email, you think?
Like a real email
no, any email.
or even a chain letter.
Kind of recently.
Why
because
would you be sending a chain
Chain
letter?
letter.
People still do that. In
if you don't
emails?
reply to this in 50
That's
Last
right.
time you sent an email.
It's a
bro.
quiz.
Chain
That's another
letter.
personality quiz.
The Candyman will be in your mirror. if
Don't
you
stop
Uh,
scrolling. Scroll right to the end.
Yeah. I kind of miss that shit. Those are fucking
those
jokes.
simpler times.
I always fucking read the chain letters, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
fuck
get there,
yeah.
like, I gotta stop reading this, or something bad's gonna happen to me.
Simpler times.
Yeah,
I
I
need
do
to start
miss
those
that.
up again.
Start it up.
Fuck yeah. Why
Start it
not?
up in IG DMs.
Oh yeah, true.
Chain letters, that would
Yeah.
be fucking jokes. Those did stress me out a bit when I was younger. They definitely did. I knew they were bullshit, obviously,
But
but
they
it
were kind of
just
sketchy sometimes.
sketched me out a little bit. I was like, something could happen. Like, I don't know, if you read this and don't send it to 15 people, your mom's gonna die.
Creepy
It's like,
picture at the
I don't
end.
want my mom to die. Maybe I'll just start firing them off. Like, fuck it, man. I've definitely been caught sending a few because I was fucking
I
scared.
think that was the last email you sent. Was one of those.
Chain letter. No, I sent emails like mildly recently, but they were very fucking short and to the point.
I guess you
who?
sent one to Angela, right?
Yeah, I did, but I guess yeah, sure.
How do you
But that's an
how do you
email.
dress your email? Do you do the hello Angela, comma space
I do.
head down to the next paragraph?
I do hello. I don't do space. I don't know what the fuck that does. I just go enter, and then
That's what I meant.
right into the
Right.
fucking right into it. And then
I'm
it's just
all
like,
full of enters. I just do like fucking like what the fuck you call it, salutation,
Hit him with the hello.
and then
Hope you're well. Hope this message
double
finds
space.
you well.
fucking whatever, and then double space. Like almost every like sentence, if it's like another like
It's another
topic,
thought,
I'm
yeah.
like going like double space, because I hate when people write like bricks of text.
Yeah,
I break it the fuck up,
it actually shouldn't be allowed. It should be a crime.
honestly. But who the fuck else do you email?
just like, hey, paycheck's fucked up, fix it.
Oh yeah,
But like that, well, it does happen. But then I just got annoyed. That's why I just call. Like,
Right.
fuck this. I'm not doing this. This is trash.
When
It's
you
like-
had when you had the vid, you should have only communicated with Cindy and Jeff via email, group
Emails?
email, via reply alls.
sending pigeons and shit down to them.
yeah,
Messenger
yeah.
pigeons.
I need more catch up.
Yeah.
Well, I do check your email every day.
Yeah.
You don't
You
check
do.
it; it comes to your. It's like a notification.
I get a notification.
Oh, you do. It's on your phone.
Yeah, I check.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, yeah, well, I get my fucking pay stubs via email now, and I hate that. I fucking hate it. I hate electronic
Do you?
shit. I fucking hate it. I just want my check, and I just want it.
What about receipts?
What do you mean?
When you go to Home Depot, do you ask for the email receipt or the print receipt?
Print.
Really?
I
Fuck
do
yeah.
email every time. I also need to keep track of my shit for taxes next year. So
Also, I just want to be able to
read
look
them all.
through my emails for receipts if I want to.
The same.
See what I paid.
Yeah, because I'm gonna lose a fucking receipt for sure. A real receipt.
I don't. It's just in my car somewhere, in one of the one of the crevices.
Just
Probably.
tell them you don't have it. You'll take store credit. Did you look at the recent Outlook invitation update on the suit? We're going ahead with the suit fitting this week.
Oh, it's this week. Oh,
Saturday.
Fuck
It's
me.
Saturday. Yeah.
Is it outside?
No. I'm not gonna say anything else about it. It's inside. We're doing it. The guy's nice enough to take care of us,
Right on.
so we're fucking going there.
Oh,
11
yeah.
o'clock. Yeah.
I've got the money fucking stashed away.
He said, "Call me when you get here. I'll let you guys
In
in.
the back?
Shouldn't take more than a couple hours.
Never
I,
been
There
that
you go.
sounds like a lot. Shouldn't take more than
How
4 or
many
5
guys?
hours.
Made to measure. 7.
7 guys. Yeah, I bet you each guy be an hour.
Yeah, maybe a little less.
I don't know.
Little less.
I have no idea what I'm about to
You've gotten
walk
fitted
into.
a couple times for
Yeah,
suits, right?
Big and tall only.
You go-
Moors.
Moors. Tip top.
Yeah, go to the fucking back and get me a jacket, will ya? Make it fit.
You can touch me. Don't
Hit
touch
him with
me.
the will ya? Go get me a jacket.
Make yourself
will ya?
useful, you fucking
Yeah,
mook.
would you?
Last week I spent my money on pizza. Bought some pizza. Bought some
I saw that over
beer. Yep. What else did I buy? I bought an oven and a microwave, or a stove and a microwave.
One?
You'll notice that only one, or you'll notice that neither has been installed. But
That's your new one?
no, these are
Oh,
old. They're
okay.
old.
Oh,
Imagine
'cause
if this was a new stove. I went with the pearl
The
white.
same one.
Well,
I went with the same stove used again.
Can I get
Wow.
this? Hey, come to my house. I just want the same,
I
just
need
the
the
same
exact
exact model
I
you
need the
have
exact
here.
same
year
one.
newer though.
So I got the Samsung microwave. It's in the back, and
Is
I
it
got
all
the,
stainless?
it's all stainless.
Wow, that's fucking expensive.
GE. How much you think for a microwave and a 30-inch gas range stove from
The
Costco?
stove is probably $900, maybe more,
Total
maybe $1,300.
800 bucks.
It was
I
a
bet.
little under 15.
Damn it.
Stove was 10 and change, and the microwave was 3 and change. So a little under 15.
Stoves are fucking expensive.
$10,000.
The gas ones are fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
And the stainless steel.
Are they any? Is that why? Yeah.
Stainless steel for sure.
I don't know. And I got like the old style, I guess. Apparently, the new style, this like with the display up above the range.
That's
It's
old school.
apparently now.
Where the fuck do you want it?
Now it's at the front above the oven.
Oh, really?
All the displays are
Why?
right there. Don't know.
That's stupid.
I think so
Yeah.
too. It seems
I don't
impractical.
want that
Yeah,
at
I don't
all.
want
wanna
that
see
either.
what my time is right in front of my
100%. I don't want to
Yeah.
be
Melon.
like this all the time.
Yeah.
I'll wind up like that guy from 90 Day Fiance with the fused neck or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, that guy's so chill.
What's
That guy
with that
rocks
guy?
putting mayonnaise in his hair and
That
shit.
guy's so fucked, man. It's so jokes watching
Fuck
this
you,
shit where
dude.
he's like,
He's
he just wants to be famous still so fucking.
is he
fucking
still
like
doing
giving
stuff?
that
What's he
chick-
doing?
Man, I saw it as his Instagram the other day, and like you just go to it, and it's like these super cringy videos where he's like got his arms around chicks, and you could it's him asking for the video
Oof.
from them because like he's like a couple of fans here, like they came up to him probably being like, oh, like Big Ed, whatever
You're
the
that
fuck,
fucked guy.
and he's like, oh,
like,
like
let's
let's get
get
a
a-
video
He doesn't
for my
realize-
Instagram.
He doesn't
Terrible.
realize that he's like a fucking freak show. He thinks he's
Yeah.
hot shit. Like the best part, like I actually like out of all reality TV, I do think that show is fucking jokes.
I've
90
never
Day?
seen it.
It's fucking
It is-
hilarious
it is
because
funny.
it's just like
Oh yeah,
it's fucking pathetic.
it's so bad.
Right.
It's like how do you know, like they have to know that they're fucked signing up for you don't think?
Think about we've done this show for like a year and a half, and every week we talk about someone else who's fucked and who
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
No
I
one
know, like,
knows.
How do
No
you
one
not
knows they're
know?
fucked.
The premise
Man,
of that
what are you
show
gonna be
alone,
like?
Some of those broads are like 100 years older than the guy. This one sticks out in my mind from like a few years ago. Like Ken's was watching it. I tuned in for like 3 weeks to watch this
It's a
guy,
long time.
Muhammad, and his 90 Day Fiance from America.
Okay.
Muhammad's like,
Wait, what the fuck is she's going to India?
he came here.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
why?
the guy's he's Tunisian. I'll never forget this whole situation.
Tunisia. I
Very
thought that was-
strange. Very
I thought that-
strange.
what does that even mean?
It's the country, I guess.
It is?
Tunisia?
Is it?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't.
Well,
Want to.
I
fucking
thought it was like
stupid.
a region of India or something.
Tunisia. Country in North Africa.
Oh, all right.
Shows what you know. Anyway,
India's pretty close.
I would never fucking take financial advice from you, even though it's a country. Oh my
Well, you're not
God.
supposed to. This isn't a
No,
financial
this isn't. That's
podcast.
right. Everything here is just an opinion. So this guy's like pretty jacked.
Oh, it's the opposite. I was
Yeah.
thinking like he
No,
was he was old as fuck, and she was like lure. Like, why
This
would you
guy-
ever lure him to the States?
This guy's pretty jacked. He's like 20 something years old.
right. Okay.
And
Looking for a green card.
he's not like a bad looking guy by any stretch, okay?
Right.
And this lady's like in her late 40s probably,
Okay.
about 50 pounds overweight,
Basset hound.
glasses like triple thick, like
Oh, yeah.
3/4 inch,
neck flaps.
Brown
huge,
tinged glasses.
like always wearing
Yeah.
always wearing
with
like
the
a
slit right in the middle of the glasses. For
Yeah,
some
yeah,
reason.
always wearing like a loose like floral pattern top and like
Right.
like got dressed at Susie Sherry in 1998 and hasn't looked back basically.
Right. Yeah.
And
And,
really
uh,
hiding it.
Yeah, and so
Trying
so she's like trying to give this guy like a kiss and show affection. He's like, I can't. My religion, not till we're married. Not till we're married. And
then what? They got married, and then he has sex with her once, and
he
divorced?
never got married to her. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure what happened is
Like,
he.
fuck this. That's not
She
even
like
worth it. I'm
she
out
was
here.
like
I'm back home.
she was like
Fuck
looking
this.
on his social media and like when he was going out doing stuff
Banging
without her, he was
broads.
like on the beach
on
taking
his Instagram, just like fucking
he was taking pics of the beach.
I love my wife.
He's taking pics of the beach with like these chicks,
Uh-huh.
like whatever, doing like
Muhammad's going
modeling
live
and stuff
again.
like that, modeling and stuff like that. And she would call him out on it,
Oh yeah.
and he'd be
on
like,
the show.
yeah, and he'd be like, I don't know, like you're not letting me live the way that I want to live. Like I'm trying to like build a life here.
I'm trying to bang.
And then she'd be
hot
like,
chick.
and then
Yeah,
she'd be
so-
like,
so what?
she'd basically cave and be like, okay, and like
Of
try
course.
and kiss him. He'd be like, no,
It's
just
amazing.
steady cycle of
It's
this.
every
like,
fucking time. It's
Oh,
every single
man.
fucking pair on that show. It's like a similar scenario. It's like it's so bad.
That's why it's a show. It's,
It's
never gonna
amazing.
be like
It's never
it's
good.
gonna
It's
work
like-
out.
Big Ed's a great. That one was funny too.
And
like-
he was like a fucking dick to that
I
chick.
know,
He's like, here,
I
I got
know.
you this toothpaste because your breath smells terrible. And
He's
I'm like,
just so like I think he's like in his head he's like, oh, she's not gonna think this is like insulting. This is like just like a gift to her.
here's
like,
some toothpaste.
super like not aware, super not self-aware.
you don't think a
right?
guy who went on 90 Day Fiance is aware of
Oh, exactly.
what things might look like?
No, like, exactly. No one is on that show and is like, well, I'm fucked. Like I'm I'm
mess.
fucked. You know?
Absolute fucking.
If I were
gong
on
show.
that show, I would be so just address it.
Get
Fuck
on,
it.
get on.
I could.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be the fucking
I'll be the fucking catch.
exactly
Like I'm just gonna go fuck this bitch over
on the camera. Say that to
Yeah,
the camera. Yeah.
My plan is to not do right by her at all.
You think
Really.
that? You think that they would just let that ride and be like,
Maybe.
"Oh, fucking, we'll see how
90 Day
this pimp
Fiance
plays
with a
out."
twist. This is my wife to be. Hey, you got any friends that I can bang in front of you?
That would, man. I wonder what they would do if you were just like on it. Like if Muhammad was just like, "Fuck this chick, man. I'm here for a green card and that's it.
He
Watch what I do.
I would
Watch some
respect
shit."
it. I would
he
watch
may,
the shit out of that.
Hey man, he
Fuck
may
yeah.
he may have done God only knows what in the time they weren't on camera. Like
Oh,
the
for
stuff
sure.
the stuff they were showing on camera.
Mhm.
Oh man, like I don't watch any reality TV, but I couldn't look
Sounds like you
away
do.
from this train wreck. I couldn't stop. I couldn't
Mhm.
stop watching this guy. Every week is like his, and then this lady's got like a friend who
Mhm.
looks just like her, but is
Right.
like a fucking Rottweiler when it comes to talking to this guy.
Well,
She's
like grilling him.
Yeah, she's like, you can't do this. You can't do this. And
Oh, yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, why? He's like, why are you bothering me?
Yeah.
And he's like, don't you owe like his wife? He's like, don't you owe her a bunch of money? Like, shouldn't you sort that out before you? Because she told him about this money problem.
Deflecting,
Well, she told him about this money
deflecting.
problem, and then the lady who's going nuts like doesn't realize that she's been outed for being
Right.
like a debtor to this other woman.
on
And she's
TV,
like,
where
she's
show
like,
that everyone
You told
watches.
her that's a problem between you and me.
And I wonder if that chick could be like, "Yo, like you can't, like, don't show this part." The producers are probably like, "Fuck, you already signed this. You already signed this
we're
shit.
showing it.
We're fucking doing whatever the
we
fuck
did this.
we
We
want."
did this live.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be fucking surprised.
I
But
love
there's
it.
definitely no way those people can be like, "Don't put that on. Don't put this on." Like, you
They
know,
don't-
because they
can do whatever they want.
They
You
don't have
fucking
any rights to
signed.
that.
You fucking
No
signed
way.
your
Full
life.
disclosure,
man.
bud.
We can
You're
do whatever the
fucked.
fuck we
That.
want.
You
That's
idiot.
right.
That's what you get for going on fucking reality TV. You
Those
deserve
shows are
that.
meant to be a disaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
my
just a
God,
matter of
yeah.
are you going to be the one everyone's laughing at, or are you going to be the one everyone feels sorry for? That's the only
Yeah, those
story.
are your
right?
two
No one's
options.
gonna
That's it.
ever envy you.
No,
No one's gonna be like,
no.
"Oh, well, look at their relationship. It's so good."
It's just funny what people will do for like a 15 minutes of fame, man. It's like, oh,
If that.
But
these
why?
days.
Like, do these people have this shit set? I've never watched the show.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
do these people, like, let's say Big Ed, did he fucking meet that Filipino chick before the show?
isn't it like online? I think they do it. Or
But like, did he meet that chick and then they were
No, I
like,
think,
"Yo, you
like-
want to be on the show?" Or did they? He was like,
No, I think it's, like,
I
predetermined.
volunteer. Set me up with someone.
I'll tell you right now.
I think it's predetermined.
Ed, who
What do you
traveled
mean? Like,
all the way.
show did it, or
No, they did it before.
And I don't know how that happens. I
That's
don't know
what I'm
how
saying,
they
because-
get involved with that. I don't get that. But
because like, yeah, they picked some fucking the right person for that. But like, yeah, I don't know. It seems like you would have to kind of have it set up yourself before the
That's
fact.
what happened. Says he traveled to the Philippines to meet Rose
course he
after they
did.
met on Facebook. He completely
We just ran into her on Facebook.
He
Like, how the fuck does
completely
that work?
he completely trusted her
Oh, look, you're
after
just my
he
type.
finally asked if she had anything to do with her sister messaging him asking for money. It's always about money.
Weird.
Wow.
Weird.
Imagine you bring someone over from
Yeah.
the third world and all
I'm
they
a
care about
prince.
is
Yeah.
money.
I'm a prince. From,
Oh, we had a fucking Visa call today, like a fraud call.
Did you?
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, we've seen like these like false charges on your account." I was like, "Oh yeah, like that was me. I did all that." And they're like, "Oh, there's also a $5,000 line of credit taken out in your name." I was like, "Oh yeah, that was me too. Like I did that." Like, "Oh, but you said it was 2,100 because there's another one here for like 25." I was like, "Yeah, that was me as well." It's like
yeah.
fully just being like, "Yeah, man, all that was me."
It
Like,
was all
yeah,
me.
man, it wasn't fraud. Like I did it all, and it just eventually just hung up.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you like the guy called you last week. I was like, why did you just get mad at him? You should have taken him for a ride. Like, fuck.
Oh, it's so jokes. This
Such a
guy
big-
like
Start giving a fucking credit card number. Like, fuck it.
I never thought about that.
Start giving him a number.
What
fuck
would
it.
happen? Do you think they just like fucking someone fell for it? They just hang up.
He seems her breathing heavily. Like, this guy's gonna fall for it.
No, he would fucking stick with it. Those guys are fucking. They're getting money out of people,
This
which
guy
is
was
like
bad at it. This guy was so.
he was at
bad
the end of
it.
his shift.
He was rattled. Or
He was
it was
mailing
his
it
first
in.
shift ever. I think is what it was.
He was in training.
How do you get hired to be a fraud?
A fraudster?
My mom was like, "Man, like I feel bad for this guy. Like he probably just like signed up for a job like the way that me and you would go get a job at McDonald's. He just
Yeah.
like went to like a call center. We're like, hey, we're gonna scam white people out of money. Like that's what we
Scamming
do
them
here.
overseas.
Yeah,
Good for you.
Like, if you're that guy and you hear like a young person pick up the phone, just fucking hang up, dude.
I
Oh
know.
my
You're only
God.
gonna rinse the old people. You're only
For
gonna
sure.
get them. They're the only ones
Sometimes
that like
not
still
even.
believe in like sympathy and shit. Like they don't understand how shit it is out there anymore because they
Yeah.
don't care. But the only people that are gonna be sympathetic, like, oh yes, let me just go open up my coin purse and fucking give you all the change. I have."
yeah. Let me
Got
know where to mail this.
You like a
Got some
butterscotch
hard
with it
candies
too?
in there, yeah.
exactly.
Let me
It's
get a
like,
couple
fuck.
of those out for you.
I got a feeling like their boss was like, you had to fucking try on every single call.
Yeah. If you don't gun it, we're gonna put a gun to your head and pull
If
the
you
trigger.
don't gun
Yeah.
it,
You
get
have to
that
gun it
money,
at all
get
times.
that cash.
We
Yeah.
need that illegal dollars here now.
Do you guys want to hear? This is probably the fastest we've gone into anything related to finance. I know that this is not anyone's favorite topic, and
Visa.
this podcast is it was financially motivated, but now it's a fun podcast where we talk about everything else and make
Thought it
fun
was
of people
going
on
the
the
other way.
street.
But this is or that is.
This podcast.
Oh, this podcast.
But-
this
but-
podcast is whatever you want it to.
Yeah,
It's whatever
fucking
you want it
thank
to
you
be.
for saying
It's a
that.
catch-all podcast.
It's
Kathy
lifestyle.
Wood, my favorite investor, formerly my favorite investor, anyways.
Yeah, you hyped like this was like this fucking
a
happens
month
like
ago,
3 weeks.
month
yeah.
ago. Yeah. Anyway,
It's my
let's not talk
favorite
about
player on Wall Street.
it. She loaded. she talked about
Are they
her.
trading cards?
She
That
talked
would be
about.
so sick.
She launched her space ETF, space and
holographic
exploration
one
ETF. I'm gonna-
Rookie card. It's like
Sorry.
10.
I'm gonna list a couple of names here, and you tell me which ones you think she has in her ETF.
This one's mint
for
9.
space exploration.
I guarantee she has to own Tesla.
Nvidia. Does she have that? Yes or no?
Mhm.
Yes.
She does.
I'd buy the fuck out of Nvidia, by the way.
You like Nvidia?
I'd like all the chip makers.
Yeah, now you do. Sure. Shortage everywhere.
Well, fuck it.
Thanks,
We-
Suez.
We are affected by that
I
at
know.
my work.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
That's
yeah.
your
We
that's your
talked about it
information
last
edge.
week,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't even use it.
Mm.
Our suppliers use it, which is fucking us over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely buy that shit.
Should buy that. Okay. They also own John Deere in the space exploration E ETF.
They do?
There's just a green rocket ship in the sky.
Because like there's like grass to cut around the rocket.
3%.
Just a tractor guy just sitting on the yellow seat outside
3%.
of the rocket.
3% of the ETF to cut the grass on Mars. I guess I don't know. You guys you're
Maybe.
saying all the right things. Amazon.com. Now I know they deliver fast around here, but I don't think they're going to be doing any deliveries in space.
Probably not.
What about fucking what's Bezos' space company? Maybe that's the whole
Blue
point.
Origin, but there's nothing to do with Amazon.
Spazos?
Yeah, Blue Origin.
But maybe
But-
he's fucking trying to
He's
combine.
fucking out of Amazon, bro. He's dipped.
Yeah, well, doesn't he just step down or he's done with it?
He's the chairman. He's not CEO anymore.
So some of those are
non-executive chairman.
some of those are defensible, like defensible holdings. That's fine. How about Netflix. Is that a defensible holding for the space exploration
They're gonna
ETF?
need entertainment. They're gonna need streaming.
That's true. Yeah, 100%.
When they're fucking hunkering down from their like lethal dust storm they're fucking hiding from, they might need to stream.
Go outside on Mars, so
On
you got to
their
be inside.
Their 8-month trip to Mars or 8-year trip to
yeah,
Mars,
yeah,
whatever
fuck
it is.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a one-way trip.
So
You're
they
going to
got
Mars,
that.
you ain't coming back.
You better at least be able to
Your
watch
2-week
Stranger
quarantine when you
Things.
get there.
Yeah, you got to quarantine. Yeah.
Couple fucking PCRs with you. They got
I got a COVID quarantine for 2 weeks.
they
on
got
Mars.
they got Netflix, they got Garmin. I guess they'll have to navigate there,
GPS.
right? They'll have to navigate out to Mars.
I don't know. You can see it the whole way there. You just look up and aim for the fucking planet.
I don't think Garmin makes shit for NASA, do they?
Hard to
Imagine
say.
that. That's the GPS.
We don't
system.
know.
They use just a,
He's having
just a
a
little,
dash.
a little Garmin navigator.
We got
Mars. Oh, okay.
Or fucking can't recognize his route. Turn around. Turn around.
one
the
and
closest U-turn.
1.25% of
Avoid
the
this asteroid
ETF
belt.
is just straight US dollars. So I guess you need currency up there, maybe.
What? Like, what do you mean? Like, what? Like,
They
they
just use like rocks and shit up there and just sell that.
Well, like, why do they say like we're invested in U.S. currency? Why can't they just say we have cash?
Cash on hand. Don't
Yeah.
know. And then finally we got Honeywell Corporation,
Okay.
What about
Honeywell
Nestle?
International. Don't know what they
They're gonna
do.
need,
Security?
they make, like, thermostats and shit.
Yeah, like home.
And like, yeah.
Yeah, because they're
Smart
gonna be
home shit
dropping
and-
probes and
So I
shit
guess they'll
up
be
there for
doing
sure.
that.
Maybe they make some shit.
Alibaba, if you want to get some cheap trinkets, they can help you with that.
Right.
You
Yeah,
never know. You never know when you need a fidget spinner up there. You keep your-
10 cent, if
100
you
of
want to
them.
watch TikToks, you'll need some 10 cent.
Oh yeah, all this makes like a lot of sense. This sounds like a lot of like just like padding of an ETF, and then what do they own like 1% of like.
You know,
Lockheed
you say
Martin?
that until you get to the top of the list. 8 or 6% of the holding, number 2 on the list, is something called the 3D printing ETF. Is it because they're going to
Yeah,
print
sure.
everything when they're up there?
Yeah, they have to.
And then they can't just have one 3D printer. They need to have all of the.
Why don't
3D
they just print
Fuck
one
yeah.
when they're up there? They just get one and have that one print
and
more.
print it.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
True.
print one 3D
Yeah.
printer, sell the 3D printer, free 3D printer. Brilliant.
That is fucking brilliant.
I can't get over John Deere
I don't get that either.
being on the
Why?
fucking space ETF.
Because it's fucking sick. What do you mean? John Deere's dope.
You just go up there.
Throw it in
and
the ETF. Why not?
You just go up there, throw on your fucking John Deere hat
Yeah,
on your riding
fucking
mower.
right.
After you're finished watching Netflix and start mowing the rocks. That's it.
This is our newest rock mower.
I
You don't
saw
even need
this.
to move sticks. You can just run them right over.
I saw this the other day, and I immediately sold all the ARC holdings I had. I had ARC K and ARC G, and ARC F, the finance one. I fucking sold all of it. I'll just do it myself.
Didn't like what you saw, eh?
This is not good. This is not
No.
good. No, this is not good. These guys say that there's going to be a $1 trillion market cap for electric cars too. I thought I liked that. Now I'm thinking twice. I must have just had the rose-colored glasses on.
always have the rose-colored glasses.
I was simping for. It's a scam. Scam colored glasses.
The opaque glasses.
Yeah, it's a scam.
Can't
I don't-
see shit through these.
I don't know.
Shutter shades.
I'll never fucking buy anything.
I bet
again
you
until
every
I
single
figure
company
this
that
out.
you just named, same fucking
Jeez, I like that.
What's that?
thing. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Love the
Bench's
new
new
marketing,
can.
eh?
Yeah, caught me.
I know it is fucking decent.
What is
Almost
that?
bit on a gimmick at the beer store
Session
the other day.
IPA.
Weird.
Almost did, but if it wasn't in the box. I had to fucking. It was a 30 case of fucking Budweiser, which I don't like.
What
but
they had?
I don't like it
the
either.
golf course that I was playing at only Budweiser products. So I was like, fuck, okay, so I got to buy
Really?
Budweiser, I guess, would be the safe move.
No Bud Lights, eh?
That's Budweiser. So
I
you
know,
could
but I
buy-
mean, you
Regular
didn't buy
buds are
Bud
kind of
Lights?
nice. They're like sweet.
I don't like it anymore.
alright.
Like, I'm fucking Bush or whatever. Those are craft beers, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Bush or craft. Like Bush is my favorite beer. I don't know what
What's
it
it
is.
on, yeah?
People
Busch.
fucking lip. It's so jokes. He's like, why do you drink such shit beer? I'm like,
What the
why? Do you have
fuck do
such a
they
strong
drink?
opinion out of nowhere? Fuck you. How about that? Everyone always lips. Like if you don't drink it, you fucking lip it. And it's like,
Oh,
I'm like, dude,
yeah.
it's fucking good beer. What
What's
do you mean?
lip it?
Chirping.
Like chirping.
Talking
Ah.
shit.
I know, like my
Today I
my
learned.
girlfriend today or yesterday, she was like, "Oh, there's like 3 kinds of beer where she was," and she was like, "Oh, like it was a light beer, so like Bud Light, Coors Light, or Busch Light."
Mm.
She's like,
On
"Oh,
tap?
I don't know where she was. No,
Fuck.
she was buying it. I don't know, I don't know. But she was like, or maybe those like what her like options were. She was reading to me like at the LCBO, and I was like, obviously we're a Busch Light, we're a Busch Light relationship.
That's right, yeah.
you know.
100%.
And she's like, "Nah, I got Coors Light." I was like, why? She goes, because I just get lipped off if I drink Busch Light.
Well,
Why?
yeah.
But I don't know.
It's true. It's
But
just
it
a
is
thing.
true.
It's
Like
a thing.
if especially as a female, if you drank Busch
Oh,
Light,
it's a tough look.
it's a tough one.
Like the only thing you're missing is a fucking dinger in your lip.
Yeah.
But Coors Light is somehow not lippable?
Exactly. I was like, man, there's definitely the same amount
It's
of
the same.
calories. It's definitely tastes very similar. It's just
One's like
looks-
high, like class almost. It's
Yeah,
like in
yeah.
a weird way. It's like, oh, who fucking cares? Like, I
Coors
don't-
Light has a light up can.
yeah, that was a fucking brilliant marketing technique.
light up
The-
can?
No, the
What
the
do you call it?
mountains.
Yeah, not light up.
The
can.
cold-
I was like,
cold
what the
certified.
fuck? Like when you're
Cold
streaming, it has
certified.
like LEDs around the
Yeah.
bottom.
They just throw them out. It's a $40 can.
Hey Joe, can you grab my glass over there?
But yeah, no,
The
I don't.
Chimay?
The
Thanks.
fucking the Coors Light, the cold certified, the mountains. That was like super D's.
No.
But yeah, no,
Hammered my beers?
No, these are in the. I put these in the freezer when I got here.
all right, boys, settle up, will you? That's another fucking cool bench can.
Yeah.
Rebranded.
Fucking
Grabbed it at the
right.
store yesterday.
Yeah.
What a bench! It's fucking sick.
I'd be down to go there
Where is
for
it?
sure.
Guelph?
No, it's
Balls Falls.
out by
Lincoln.
sort of St. Catherine. Yeah, Lincoln.
Lincoln.
It's super fucking nice. Holy
it?
fuck, it's
PTSD,
so nice.
PTSD from Lincoln, man.
Why?
Their hockey
True.
team kicked the fucking shit out of ours
Woof.
in the OMHAs. They
Country
were
boys.
man, it was just different. They were just way fucking stronger than us, and they're just like, "Yo, just hit them." I'm like, "Dude, I'm trying. These guys are fucking strong boys,
Can't.
dude. They've been baling hay for fucking since they were children, and they are children.
Hey, in
These
St.
guys are
Catharines.
jacked up, man. It was fucked up. We got smoked. But anyway, yeah, no, I would go to bench for sure. But yeah, the Busch thing, I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, I guess I get it. It's kind of like a fucking Florida vibe to it, like very shirt always off, shitty hat, fucking missing teeth. Like,
It's
hey,
the
what's
kind
up?
of
I'm
beer
drinking
that's,
Busch.
But I feel like every single beer has that isn't Coors or Canadian or Bud.
What
Like,
beer would
if you were
Bill
drinking
Brewster drink?
Busch
Busch.
You
for
think?
Oh yeah.
or Carling.
Carling
or Laker.
McClay's.
Yeah,
Like
something
Oh,
cheap.
God,
But like-
McClay's.
But that's what I'm saying. What like
Oh.
I think it's just because it's cheap.
right.
That's what I think it is. Which Busch isn't even fucking cheap anymore. It's
No.
expensive now. It's like it's on par with like Bud.
Yeah. Look at that. Slushy.
Oh, geez.
Frozen.
Yeah.
I see you got the Bush Heavies last few weeks.
Yeah, I've been fucking trying to get drunk again.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm enjoying it. I'm really
Good.
just
That's
really
why you
just
start with like a fucking 8.5% craft beer.
It's true.
yeah. It's a different buzz though.
God,
It's-
this is
it's-
gonna taste fucking brutal.
that's a
isn't
swimming.
Let it cool-
That's a
let it
swimming.
cool
it?
head
This is gonna
beer.
be all the alcohol.
Let
all
it
the shit
warm
that didn't
up.
fucking freezes in here.
Yeah, it's a
Either way.
head swimming beer. I don't want to do that. I just got to drive still. Like it's like if I have two of those, I'm like buzzing.
What's
like,
the?
yeah, but I'm saying but you're not trying to get drunk right now.
No. What's the
they're
first?
going
Okay,
down pretty quick.
you know what I want to talk about since it's almost summertime.
I'm
it's
drinking today. So
springtime. What's
Shocker.
the first thing you're gonna do when quarantine is done?
get
in a
fucking
month?
bombed. and
Where are
do
we
weed.
going?
Weird, you didn't do that.
Where are we
yesterday.
going? Where are we going? I want to go to a concert. I
Oh,
want to
fuck
pick
yeah,
a
I wanna
concert.
go-
yeah,
I
I'm
and
gonna
I
go to a
wanna
Bob
go.
Seger show.
Bob Seger.
Yeah,
fuck yeah, I
fuck
would do
yeah.
that.
100%.
I go to Bob Seger.
I'll do like whatever they're playing at the amphitheater. I'll fucking
Yeah.
be there for sure. I'll just camp out there for a month. Like I just want to go so badly.
What
to
if it's just like
fucking
a
concert.
K-pop show?
How bad can it be?
That's true.
Can't be worse than a year inside.
I would
Yeah.
love to spend $40 for a beer.
At there over there? No, it's
I mean,
like
over there.
It's only 20.
it's like $10 a beer.
Yeah, I don't know. about
$10 a
that.
tall boy. We went
No
there,
way, I bet you it's
fucking,
more
we
than
went
that.
there. We went to Steely Dan and fucking Doobies
That's
last
sick.
year. It was
What wasn't last
or
year?
2 years ago. It's probably 3 years ago now. Actually, so long.
I don't know. I want to go somewhere for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
What the fuck do I want to go see fucking Metallica. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch because like I don't think I'll be
Yeah.
getting tickets because like even getting tickets for fucking Rage Against the Machine was impossible. I didn't even get it.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
great.
And like because they just like recently, right, pre-COVID, obviously, so not so recently, but it seems like just yesterday because they've
Only
done anything
13
in a
months
year.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they fucking announced it on the radio, and then they were fucking gone,
Oh, for sure.
and they were expensive as fuck. Like they were
bet.
like $100 for shit seats,
Shitty seats. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
and like the good seats were like $300, $400. It's like fuck me.
I'd go to a shitty show. Like, I'd go to like.
Fuck yeah, I got Trey Hombres,
I think
fucking
I-
ZZ
oh.
Top cover band.
Oh, I mean, I would go to that too. I would go to like any show.
They fucking bang. They're
But
fucking D's.
we went to Santana.
Santana's great.
3 years ago.
That'd be
maybe
great.
4 years, 3.5 years ago. like it was like a Thursday night.
Yeah.
My mom had tickets, and like, we just went at Cops.
Ontario Place, yeah, or Ontario Center, First Ontario.
It was fucking sick.
Yeah.
It was so fucking sick. And I was like, my girlfriend at the time, I was like, what, do you want to go? She goes, yeah, fuck yeah. So like
Yeah.
we just like went and we just like had like 4 beers maybe and just like watched them fucking rip because Stan had a fucking rip.
He's great.
And his wife was on the drums, and there's like fucking 3 drummers up there, like 3 drum sets, and it was like fucking so sick.
He's a fucking performer. That guy.
Think about
Plus, it ended at like 10:30.
Yeah,
those
those shows end early.
That was Slash.
Slash Miles Kennedy. People sat there. You could pre-drink at the show.
Yeah.
During the Miles Kennedy part, and then when they finally went to Guns N' Roses, turn up.
No, it was like fucking.
I didn't know any of the songs they played before. Like
It was
Guns N' Roses
that show
stuff.
was fucking dope. And it was all Miles Kennedy, but it was like fucking they did a lot of GNR, but it was fucking sick. And it was like same thing, but I took the Friday off because fuck it, I'm getting hammered.
Same.
True.
No, I didn't actually. I didn't take the Friday.
I got fucking bombed for that show. It was sick. He had like the double neck guitar. And
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he
was
fucking
great.
killed it,
It was
man.
great.
It
Yeah,
was
it is
so
fucking
good.
sick.
Yeah, because Joey went and fucking got tickets too. Because I said I was going. Your tickets were way better than ours, but ours were Upper Bowl.
Yeah.
And,
Where?
First Ontario.
Yeah, first on.
Oh, yeah.
No, it wasn't Cops. It was the other one,
the
Hamilton
Convention
Place.
Center.
Hamilton Place.
Yeah, you're right.
And it was
Yeah.
which was decent because it was
It's
smaller.
Man,
and
Hamilton
it's-
Place fucking.
There's
It's
not a
sick.
bad seat in the house.
Yeah.
I went to
man.
I went to a concert by myself at
Who'd you see?
Hamilton Center or Hamilton Place, whatever the fuck. What the fuck is their name? The Decemberists, super hipster band.
Never.
It was
heard of
fucking
them.
so sick though.
Had a good time.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Okay, I would like. I need to do that. I need
The
to just
Decemberists?
go to a concert to myself.
You don't
by
you know
myself.
who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah.
I never heard of them either.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Whatever, who cares?
But like,
Opening band was Silverstein.
no. They were like, no, they're like.
I gotta add that to my emo workout playlist
I
on
do fucking rip
Spotify.
Silverstein, but no, it was a different genre. They had like, there was like 12 musicians on stage, so there
Yeah.
was like a wind section and shit.
That's decent.
They were like ripping like.
Who
it
opened?
wasn't just a fucking guy.
Who opened for him?
I don't know, like a fucking brother and sister with an acoustic guitar.
Yikes!
I don't know. it
They came
wasn't
from the
that
coffee
sick.
shop right over to.
That came from like fucking buttfuck nowhere in Saskatchewan. It was like
Ouch.
one of those. It was like a Canadian.
Just hanging
shit.
out in a mustard field,
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
guitar.
probably the worst I ever felt for an opener was.
Oh, I bet you I'll top this story. for
can you?
sure. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. But
I felt
probably, yes.
felt bad for 2 openers. One was K Flay, open for
Mother.
when you came with us.
Yeah, Mother. That she
Because
play this song.
because
That one
nobody-
chick
yeah.
was dancing and she just loves them and nobody else cared.
Because nobody really knew K Flay.
Yeah, they were
She was
brand new.
kinda
They're
like-
good, but it was like they were good, but like nobody gave a fuck. We're
Yeah.
like, yo, we
Right.
want to see
Yeah,
Mother,
yeah,
Mother,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Like,
That was
fucking
one.
Get off the fucking stage.
And then the other one, I feel bad
Yeah.
for a different
Get off
reason.
the fucking
The other
stage.
one I felt bad for a different reason. Watching them also open up for Mother was USS, because
Okay.
USS was
Killed
They
it.
deserve some respect.
sick.
Yeah, they're
They
fucking
were
good.
sick.
I want to see them
and that
live.
that
super
crowd
bad.
was going nuts for them.
Like good in a good
yeah.
way.
yeah.
Like they were really good.
Why do you feel bad then?
Because they only got to play what do they play? They play for like 45 minutes.
Oh, like yeah,
like
true. They
not
should have been
fair.
headlining their
They
own
should
show,
they should be
yeah.
fucking playing somewhere. And then they hung it up. Those guys hung it up.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
fucking decent. I fucking
know.
like USS a lot.
They're really
like
good.
I was listening to them on the way here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like USS a lot. They're fucking decent. They're like, I don't know, they're like a unique kind of music.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't even know what
And
you
that
would
guy
call them, like-
scratches live, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
The DJ.
Yeah,
They,
that's
they-
so
apparently
fucking
they do
good.
like a good show. Like it's
Right,
like a
yeah,
good,
yeah,
a good
okay.
show.
Yeah, they're really high.
That is
Mother
decent.
Mother was a good fucking show too. Like music aside, but
Awesome.
the show, like just like the theatrics of it was sick.
Oh yeah.
Light show, and then they always just do like a random.
Well, it's
fucking,
hometown show probably, right?
No, they're from
No.
Vancouver.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but they're Canadian, so kind of, I guess.
They probably
Yeah.
only play in Canada though. Also.
Yeah.
No one knows who Mother Mother is.
Nobody
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Nobody does. But they would fucking like play a couple of their songs, and they just like trip the fucking lights out and do weird shit, and it'd be like purple. What's that fucking song?
'Cause the guy-
Dazed and Confused
the
by
guy-
Led Zeppelin. Just they
Oh,
start
yeah.
doing that.
Yeah,
It's
because
like
Oh,
what?
sick.
the guy takes a break because he does the vocals for every song basically,
Right.
right? So he takes a break, and then his sister and his wife, I think, they do the covers, right? So they hit,
Oh, yeah.
like Dazed and Confused. They did when we were there. They did Ace of Spades too.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did Video Games by Lana Del Rey. what else? Like a bunch of good like recent shit, and they fucking destroy.
Yeah.
They destroy. Yeah, they're so.
I would
good.
recommend if you like if you're looking for some new music, even if you don't know Mother, and like you're looking for a concert to go to, I recommend that. They're cheap.
And I was gonna
$40.
say,
Yeah, it was like 40, 50 bucks. It's
Yeah, it's
good.
like
Fuck,
that's
yeah.
definitely like how they make their money. So they probably tour every year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, well,
Like
they're just like I wouldn't even know if they're not like a local band, obviously, but they're like they've essentially made it.
But they're a touring band, probably. 'cause
Yeah.
they probably
Oh, yeah.
can't- You
Fuck
know, like
yeah,
that's
they
how they
are.
make their money. I'm sure they don't make their money selling records.
they have
No,
like a
nobody
cult
does anymore.
following,
No.
man.
Yeah, Mother's
Yeah,
good, man.
which
Like,
is
I
weird
like
to say,
Mother, but like
yeah.
it's a mood pending listen for sure.
Yeah, but like when you're at the show, it's all good.
It's
Oh,
good
man,
live.
it's
It's
great
good
live.
live,
Good
yeah.
show, man. The lights are crazy. Everything they're good. And then the guy, you can tell the guy's fucking Canadian. He's like,
Oh yeah.
hey guys, like I just wanted to say, like a very weird group of people. Like
Yeah.
just very, I don't know what the word
Like
is.
if you didn't sing, like you don't know if you'd ever hang out with them.
Definitely would never hang out with him, but regardless. But either way, it was just like he's just like, hey guys, I'm sorry that we have to play our new songs. Like I don't.
Why apologize?
It was
like,
on-
Because
it's
he's like,
on-
I know
it's on
everybody-
video.
he's like,
our
'cause
new
everybody
songs
would, like,
fucking suck.
no,
So.
you want to hear the classics. right?
Everyone wants to hear like the
Obviously, but you
Styx
don't
and-
apologize for a song you're
We
about to
just
play.
have to
Stick
do
by your
this, yeah.
fucking
He-
music.
but he's
man.
like doing it. He did do that, but he was like he knows that people like the new stuff too. Maybe not as much as the old stuff, but no one's gonna be like, you have to. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
all right, like let's hear it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't apologize
Yeah,
for
yeah.
some shit.
It was
like
just
that,
the
though.
most Canadian thing I've ever fucking seen. It was just,
Right.
like apologizing for like showcasing new music that people are gonna like. Like
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
like
Pretty jokes.
I'm apologizing for giving you some good shit. So sorry,
Right.
and it was good. Like
What's the best show you've been to? You think? all
Slash
time?
or Steel Panther for sure.
You
Steel
always talk
Panther,
about
man.
Steel Panther.
Yeah.
That was the most
'Cause
fun
Jesse
I've
Lamb
ever.
was
That
there.
was sick as shit.
yeah, no.
Guy's fucking there like a fucking gangster from my middle school days, and he's there in a fucking wig down past his ass. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Would he open for them?
No, he was just at the
Just
show. He
at
was.
the
I
show.
saw him at the fucking train station. He's wearing a fucking wig, like a full blonde wig. It was so fucking.
Oh, like a
joke.
Steel Panther style wig.
Yeah, and he was like
okay.
hair metal, right?
Okay.
He's bumming my smokes all fucking night. Yo, Mike, come on, let's go for a smoke. I'm like, okay, like I was going anyway. He's like, yo,
Convenience stores over there, bro.
he's like, yo, let's go for a smoke. I'm like, all right. He's like, yo, Mike, you got a smoke? I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
Let's go for a smoke. Mike, you got another smoke?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah,
I want one for my ear. I want one on reserve.
Yeah,
I
just
want
like-
one that looks
and then I'm
better
just
in my
like,
ear.
like,
Yeah.
one time I was just like, here, man.
Can I
I
hold
just
the
gave him
pack?
like 6. I was like, just take them and stop asking me.
Can I get a couple for my sleeve?
Yeah.
We'll roll it up.
But no, that was the most fun I've ever had at a concert for sure. Like fucking won a mosh pit, which was jokes.
Steez. How do you win a one?
No,
like
no, I
one?
won it.
You won. You
I was
the
the
victor.
champ.
Oh, okay.
Like nobody was
How do you win
down
that, a
after
mosh
that. Like
pit? How do you
no
win
because
one-
I was definitely not doing it right. I was not just like fucking moshing. I was fucking like competitive in there. I'm like, one guy shoved me in the crowd. The huge guy, like 6'4", like 300 pounds, but like just a big dude, not
Yeah.
like athletic by any means. And he fucking shoved me and I went flying. And I was like, nope, not having that. Walk up to him, just fucking dummied him. He just barreled into like 8 people in like bowling pins.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fucking like people were getting hurt and shit, and I'm like fucking just having so much fun, just dummying people, getting thrown around, and I was like, and then after I'm like, yo, let's go. They're like, no, man.
So you just ruined it.
I ruined it.
basically.
I ruined it. I was like, oh, that's probably not how I mosh. And then I almost got into a fight in the bar line because some guy just went ahead of me, and I was pissed. I was like,
Sounds like the best show you've ever been
it was
to.
fun as shit. But I was
Yeah.
like 21, just like a fucking
Yeah,
meat
yeah.
stick, right?
That's when you were at your most
Prime,
your
like-
most fun. And
Oh
proud.
yeah, I was having fun.
Yeah.
I was having fun. Nobody else was. So I'm like, okay. And then like
good.
I went home and reflected on it. I'm like, I gotta fucking change. I gotta stop being like that.
It was all right.
It took me a couple years, but we got there.
Yeah.
Now I know how to mosh, kind of. Like I almost fucking at Stefan's show.
Yeah.
Fucking like they start playing the song, then the mosh pit
Where
starts
is this?
happening.
Where is
the
this?
Doors Pub?
Doors Pub. You know
So
Doors Pub.
okay, so it's like a house, small,
Pretty
very
much, yeah. But
small,
I wasn't
yeah.
expecting a
Ceilings
mosh
are, like,
pit.
Yeah.
This height.
And I was like sitting there at the front, like it wasn't like a huge crowd, so it's not like I could be a dick. Like normally, like after that reflection period I had, I like stood back in the crowd, like at Atmosphere. I was like in row 6 as opposed to right at the front because I'm 6'2" and wide.
There's a guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
in the mosh.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like now I stay back because I know people want to fucking see, and if I'm in the front row, I'm just a zit in the crowd, and I can see perfect, regardless. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, there and like we're at the Stefan show or whatever. They start playing their fucking song. That's like their
The city. Yeah.
their best song, I guess. And fucking some guy just starts pushing me, and next thing you know, his whole beer is on my shirt.
Oh boy,
So and I was sitting there,
I
I'm
got
like,
no patience for that.
caveman coming out. I'm about to fucking launch this man across the room for this. And then I was like, Remember Steel Panther? Can't do that. Like, fuck it. Then I just fucking
Yeah.
poured my beer on him, and it was fine.
Nice, man.
Well, 'cause
it
he
was
didn't
just,
give a fuck,
yeah, and it was just like,
probably.
all right. And then I just like realized like my position in a mosh pit is on the outside looking in, and just be like a gatekeeper, like keep everybody
Right, yeah,
in
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like we like every time we would party at Steve's house, Steve and Jeff's house, we'd fucking party there, and they would always start wrestling at like 3 a.m, like a huge brawl in the kitchen.
Of course.
Put on fucking Lagrange.
Yeah,
And just
yeah,
start
yeah,
fucking
yeah, of
wrestling
course.
and shit. And then there was always the big guys on the outside, and the little
Keeping
guys would just
everything
go and just
contained.
push
Yeah,
them back in and shit. And it
The
was
zookeeper.
keep the animals contained, and it was like still super fun to do
Oh,
that.
fuck yeah.
Because you can still get a good fucking shove in there and let
Get
people
back in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just want to exert, right? And then you
For
just
sure.
fucking launch a kid across the room. Hey, why are you looking at me? Fight him. Fuck
I
you,
know,
man.
yeah. I remember being, when I was like my favorite show that I ever was at, it was like I was in a position similar to that. It was recently, actually. It was in London, like UK, when the Libertines played, which neither of you probably know. Yeah, a little bit. But like my buddy was living out there in Scotland.
Okay.
Stefan. And he's like, hey guys, like, do you want to, like, I bought you these tickets for Christmas if you will come visit me. So it's like, I bought you these like expensive ass, because it's like this super, well, not super famous.
The
but, like,
Libertines.
yeah.
I'm gonna look them up while you're
They're
talking.
like a mid 2000s band, super fucking famous from London. They were like their hometown show it's in Brixton, and so it was fucking and it was fucking insane.
Yeah?
it was like their like reunion tour kind of thing, and then it was like their hometown show in
so it's
London of the
nut
reunion
bar.
tour. It was like fucking insane, and like, but like my buddy Stefan was like, yo, like I'll buy these tickets if you will like buy plane tickets to come and like stay
Yeah.
with me and shit.
Right.
So we stayed with him in Scotland, and we flew down to London for the day to go to the show, and it was like, wow,
Worth
fucking,
it.
It was so fucking sick.
Yeah.
And we were like, it was the first time this guy loves to party, and so is the other kid I went with. He's like, I'm not gonna drink that much, so I remember this show.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
You know, so like we had like maybe 4 or 5 beers before, and like that was it. And then we got like one drink, and just we're like, he's
That's
like,
how much you'd normally drink for a show.
I don't know, but like, yeah, I don't think so. More
Like
than that,
my mind was like, if we're going to Toronto, it's like I'm drinking a Mickey on the
Yeah.
train.
for sure.
On the train.
Oh yeah, you can't bring it in.
Yeah,
You got about 1 hour.
could-
You got
I
about
don't
an
think I could
hour to
bulldoze a
fucking
Mickey on the
crush
train.
13 shots and
Yeah,
get after
exactly.
it and go fucking
And then-
party in the show.
and we was like, all right, we'll get 2 drinks each, and we're not gonna move. Like, we had 6, like it was all like the lower bowl was like all standing,
Right.
and like
GA's always the best.
yeah, and it was
Yeah.
just like we just had like 2 drinks each, and we just sat there for like an hour and a half. But the opener, it was like I don't know why the fuck they brought this guy
Who
to a
was it?
bunch of their shows.
Smash Mouth.
Fuck no. The guy just walks out. The guy walks out on stage. He's just a poet. Just a fucking poet. No
I was gonna say
music.
comedian as a joke. and
No.
it's close enough.
So Jerry
Super worse.
Seinfeld.
Way worse.
Way worse. And also to make it even worse, he was super political poet.
Oh,
Oh,
for
man.
fuck's
So he was
Why?
doing like slam poetry, and it was like, first of all, the Libertine show started like at like let's say like 10.
Okay.
It's like 10:45, and no one's been
Always.
on yet, and they send this guy.
People
on.
are starting to sleep.
And everyone's like fucking fired up, and they're like, oh, like this guy's he's gonna like come on and be like, yeah, Libertines are like just getting ready, they'll be on soon.
Yeah.
But no, he just starts like going into poetry, and everyone's like, where the fuck are the Libertines? Everyone's so fucking pissed, and everyone's getting pissed at what he's saying about like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't understand like that shit, but like everyone's
Especially
just,
not
like,
in
from
the
there.
UK.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
like,
Yeah, they're like deep embedded.
Oh,
in
yeah.
that
What are you
shit
supposed to
over
be
there.
like?
Yeah,
Are you
fuck.
supposed to even like
Right.
make a face? Even you don't know anything
Oh,
about it.
no fucking
Yeah,
idea, right?
yeah.
So then all of a sudden, like everyone just starts booing, and this guy doesn't stop at all. Like he's super passionate about it. People are fucking just throwing drinks at him on
Oh,
stage.
fuck
People are
yeah.
throwing beer bottles and shit at him, and he just like didn't even stop at all. And
He
I
took
was like,
that fucking training course by
holy
Kyle
fuck.
Gass.
yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. And it was
Hey,
like,
say something, douchebag.
it was like, man, just like cut your losses and like call it a day.
Sad.
But he was just like,
You can't-
no,
you
didn't.
can't do that as a
Totally didn't.
performer.
You're
You
getting paid.
cannot.
You got to finish it out.
Yeah,
you
you
got
gotta,
to
you
ride
have
the wave,
to.
man.
Didn't win over the crowd at all. Eventually just like walked off.
You're
and got
never-
smashed by a beer bottle. Fucking right in the back as he was walking off.
Come on.
It was like,
Good.
Someone threw a fucking glass bottle at him.
oh, the whole fucking time. Like, for probably for
Throw it
5
out
minutes.
during the show.
Man, probably for
Oh, this
5
is gonna
minutes.
cost
you
me
just,
10 pounds.
yeah,
That's right.
probably for 5 minutes, you just saw drinks just like getting thrown on the stage.
Oof.
It was like such a bad look.
He just
for
leaves
anyone.
fucking soaked every show,
For
covered
sure.
in beer.
But like apparently, like
Gets in his fucking
he-
hatchback Honda,
Yeah.
drives home.
no, he gets the bus home.
Yeah, the fucking city bus, not even the tour bus.
Oh fuck yeah!
We'll meet you in Scotland.
Yeah.
See you there. Public transit.
Uh-huh.
It's like their cousin. They have to because their mom's making
Yeah.
them.
They know the guy.
But apparently they bring him up all the time. They're just like, yeah, like fucking.
Is he
fuck
like,
it,
he's
this
got to
is
be
the guy.
related. He's got to be related to somebody.
But
Maybe.
man,
Or
what
he's
do you-
got to have nude or compromising photos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
he's got
It's
some.
No,
got,
but,
gotta
like,
be.
the girls that we were staying with, like in London that night, that we like the next day we were just like sitting at their place and we're like, oh man, like this fucking random poet like opened for these guys, and they're like, oh yeah, like it's this guy. I'm like, yeah, that guy. They're like, oh, we fucking love that guy.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, people like this guy. Not one fucking person liked him there. Maybe
Not
What do you,
that
what do you
way.
think you're gonna fucking do when you're at a concert and you're reading poetry? It's not the same.
And it
crowd.
sounds like
No.
I don't know these guys, but looking at the wiki page,
Like, what
what,
a
you guys are
shitty warm-up.
talking about with the kind of band it is, why would you send a fucking slam poet?
yeah.
they're like artists though. Like they're like strung out
What's
on
so
weird hair and
what?
shit. Like, I don't know, man. It was fucking trippy. But that show was fucking crazy. There was like a mosh pit where like I was like, I don't even want, like, I'm pretty down to fucking mosh. I was staying the fuck on the fringes of this one. It was like crazy,
Like one of those
crazy
thrash
moshes.
metal shows where people are just throwing fucking looping hooks into the crowd just blindly.
It wasn't like
That shit is so fucking.
people weren't like
jokes.
throwing like punches, but there was just like there was probably like 50 people like jammed together.
Oh,
and
it's
just like
fucking gets
moving
kinda
in like
sketchy.
a wave where like if you fucking fell, like chicks were like running out because they were like,
getting stomped.
yeah, like if you
Jeez.
fell, you're gonna get fucked up, right? So I remember like kind of like being on like right on the edge of it and like protecting like my other buddy who's
Yeah.
like a bit of a like softy,
Bit of
you
a
know?
simp.
Yeah, yeah. Like I know that he didn't want to like get like cudgeled, so I was
Don't
like,
get too
kinda,
close
like,
to the mosh
pushing
pit.
him
Don't get too
back.
close.
Yeah.
You get sucked in. It's undertow.
Honestly though, you could.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I know.
Well, next thing you know, two guys start moshing.
That's a
beside
real
you,
thing.
And then you look back.
Then
and
you're
now
gone.
You're in it.
And
You're,
you're
exactly.
gone.
You're in the shit.
Yeah.
And as soon as
Okay.
you start pushing back, then they just push back
Oh,
even
yeah. Oh,
harder.
yeah. It's-
And then you hit the guy beside you, and he's like, it's like a fucking,
Oh yeah,
it's like a
chain
domino effect.
reaction.
It's
You're
that.
fucked. You're fucked.
Giving me
Yeah,
PTSD. Mosh
totally.
pit PTSD.
And then we met Noel Gallagher's daughter, the guy from Oasis.
Yeah, I know who Noel Gallagher is.
Yeah, Stefan's like the biggest Noel Gallagher fan. He's
Really?
like, yo, that's Melanie, whatever the fuck her name is, Gallagher. I'm like, oh, and we just walked up and started talking to her and shit. She's like
Nice.
super chilling, super hot. It was awesome.
Why is that always a thing? Why are like fucking performers' daughters smoking hot?
Because
all-
performers only slam hot chicks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's why
Is
like
that-
rich people
What
have
kind of
like
question is that?
reproduce.
Yeah, like
hot
yeah,
chicks.
yeah.
No
I know.
brainer.
But it's
No
just
brainer.
every time, man.
I know.
Every fucking
No
time.
But it's just really
Yeah,
weird because
yeah.
usually like Noel Gallagher is so ugly though, you know? Like musicians are so fucking ugly.
But the guys like
But they can sing.
But like they must have be slamming a chick that's like a 12 to compensate for them being like a 6.
That's for
Bring
sure.
your daughter up to an 8 or a 9.
also
Yeah.
like there's something to be said about recessive traits in like artists who are ugly, right?
I
Like
never
they,
thought about that.
they fucking carry the best. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like maybe the looks skip them, but they got all the best of the rest of it.
Yeah,
So
true.
the looks aren't going to skip 2 generations in a row.
but they don't get the talent.
They might.
I don't know.
They
Name
might.
one.
They might not have to develop it if they're hot.
Exactly. They
Yeah,
don't.
Who
They are.
knows,
They're
right?
naturally talented in the looks department.
Ah,
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a natural talent of mine.
See,
Yeah.
I don't have that,
High
so I have to be
cheekbones.
fucking loud and funny.
Interesting.
And
That's
then
all
the
I
show
got.
fucking after the show, after party,
Yeah.
the Libertines DJ'd an after party after like a block away,
Yes.
which we also went to. And it
Yes.
was like, we met the guys. It was fucking so sick.
That is sick.
It was like insane. Like this guy who was just like, there was like, I don't know, 20, 30,000 people like just like screaming for him. Now he's just like right there beside me. Just like, we're just like shooting the shit now. That was fucking awesome. It was so
That is
sick.
dope.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was the first time like I've actually like met a famous person.
That's a
think.
good story. That's a good story.
Yeah, it was sweet.
I would say my favorite show that I've been to. I'm gonna give you 2 or 3 here. Different experiences. One, these are all Oshiega experiences, save for Steely Dan. That was an excellent show a couple of years ago. Outstanding.
I'd go see Steely Dan for sure.
Fucking
Same.
sick show. The first one is my first year at Oshiega 2015, I guess, or 2016.
Is Oshiega still a thing or no?
Yeah, it's still going.
It is. Well,
It's
obviously
gonna-
not 2020, but
It's gonna run in September this year.
is it? Yeah,
Sources say.
It's going to have to be in fucking Texas.
Well,
yeah. yeah,
know.
they can hold it in Florida.
So the first one is I went to Pusha T mid afternoon.
Oh yeah,
Great show.
mid afternoon Pusha T slot, eh?
But
that coke rap.
That's not. But that's not really the show
All right,
that
guys,
was.
bust out your dime bags.
That's not the show that was good. The best part about that show was all fucking urban youngsters. Okay, I'm not just talking about black people. Okay, I'm talking about like everyone there's like wearing
thugs.
like everyone there's got the long line tee, fucking passing joints around, whatever. No one leaves after the Pusha T
Urban
show.
youngsters.
No one
crowd.
leaves. No one leaves the show after Pusha T's done. The next band is AFI.
That's so fucking what a contrast.
That AFI show was bananas.
Oh yeah,
Bananas. Because that guy is fucking nuts on stage.
Oh really? Eh?
Fucking unreal. Good mosh pit, good vibes. They played all the shit you know from like 15, 20 years ago.
And nobody left.
They all
Same
stayed.
crowd.
No one left.
Yeah,
Usually
right.
you get like
Nice.
usually like some nice rotation, right? That's why it was so good. 'Cause
I love that.
That was the thing I said to a buddy of mine,
You
Max.
see like fucking gangsters fucking just getting
Well,
down.
Crying.
buddy of mine, Max, is with me, and he's like,
Play a ballad.
he's like, do you want to stay for AFI? I'm like, I didn't even know AFI was playing after this. Like, absolutely, we're staying
Fuck
for this.
yeah.
And everyone else
Yeah.
probably had the same conversation.
Oh for sure.
Oh, I'm staying for that.
yeah,
Yeah,
they were like, fucking Pusha T's opening for AFI. Let's go.
It was fucking sick. That's one. Similar to your story though, I didn't get to meet the band. I watched DFA do
Who's that?
Death from Above 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I watched
That's like emo shit, isn't it?
DFA is like
it's. I would
yeah,
say so.
Yeah, but
Your fucking short form game below like
But-
it drives me crazy.
everyone calls him DFA.
Do they though?
Yeah.
What do you mean everyone? All 40,000 of their fans?
Listen, don't sell these guys short. So
You are by short forming their names. Say their name.
So I saw Death from Above. They were good.
Yeah, good point.
And then later in the night, Phil and I were waiting for some like DJ to come on that never showed up. And
Sick.
so who do they get to come on and do a fucking ad hoc DJ set?
Pete Rock.
Mastercraft, which is
D's.
What the fuck, really?
DFA. Yeah. So these guys just went from playing like emo shit. Now this guy is like got a dart hanging out
I'm
of his
thinking
mouth.
Kern
He's
Craft.
just
Yeah.
fucking spinning. He's like, it's a rave for 2 hours.
Oh yeah. That's
It was
so decent.
awesome.
It was inside or
Awesome.
outside?
Outside.
Outside.
It's all outside.
Is
that
it? It's
shit,
all
yeah.
outside. Yeah, true.
Unreal.
What's the fucking guy from? What's the Beastie Boys guy's name? What's
MCA.
yeah, is that no? He died.
He's the
MCA passed
RIP guy,
away, yeah.
right? Yeah.
What's
yeah.
the DJ?
the RIP
Who?
guy?
The RIP's dead now. He's ripped.
Yeah.
The DJ from Beastie Boys.
Oh my god, yeah. What the fuck is it?
Let me pass it to the interns here. Let's see if they can look it up.
Yeah.
The intern's net?
Bring that up, Google.
Let me get the interns on that. Michael Schwartz, known as Mixmaster Mike.
Mixmaster Mike.
Mike,
Yeah.
yeah.
When we went to Atmosphere, he was the DJ, and like,
Nice.
I gotta tell you, man, like for not having anybody on stage, that
Yeah.
guy fucking did a good. Like he had the crowd going.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
fuck
good.
yeah.
No
Except
one's
for
even
you,
on
this is
fuck-
you.
I was so fucking baked.
This is
I
you.
was so baked and just like realizing,
Passing away.
man, yeah. And I was like
just,
sitting there,
just chewing on your lip.
It's
like,
anxiety
oh, man.
ridden.
like
I got
looking
my
around. I'm
mouth
like,
so dry.
I'm sitting there fucking like a white guy with a haircut and Tim's on. Like I felt so fucked up, and I'm looking around. I'm like,
You were so in your head it was jokes. 'cause you were
Oh,
like,
that's so
you're like
true.
looking
It
like
sucked.
you're like, oh, I'm so tall, like I can't go up.
yeah,
any
some
farther.
guy like forced his way through me. He's like, I'm going to the front. I'm like, go ahead, man. Please go ahead. I don't care. I'm cool. Like,
Yeah, and Mizuka's like, yo, like let's go to the front. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then you're like, I'm just too tall, man. Like people can't see
yeah,
behind me.
I'm just
Like,
gonna stay here.
Okay, all right, man. All right.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I was so fucking big. But yeah, like I do remember that shit from like the beginning of that show. Like literally, it was fucking 2 hours of him spinning.
Like
Yeah.
this show started at 9. I think
He got on the
off
show
at like 11:30.
maybe midnight. Like, it
Maybe
was so
even
late.
later, I
My
know.
plan was to go to work.
Yeah,
Like, Atmosphere
yeah.
was supposed to come on at 9. I'm like, oh, cool. We'll be home by like 1. I could probably go to
It's
work.
in Toronto, by the way.
The show ended at 3 in the morning.
9.
Like, it was so late.
The show starting at 9 is never the main act coming on.
I
No,
didn't know that,
Atmosphere
though.
on the stage at 9 was what it said. He didn't come
Oh.
on until 11:30. Yeah, he was supposed to be on the stage at 9. Yeah, evidence. It was just evidence.
Evidence would be great.
He was he fucking man. That was
Evidence.
my fucking like my attitude. Like evidence finished.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, the show's over. That was
Why
a
didn't
great
they
show.
have,
And I'm like, oh my fuck, we still have to listen to Atmosphere.
Who's the Dilated Peoples?
That's evidence.
No, but who's Dilated Peoples DJ?
Don't know.
Because why wouldn't they get? I guess if Mixmaster Mike is in town or something. But
Who knows what they're fuck? But like, I don't know.
DJ
Regardless, I was
Babu,
down that I
whatever his
fucking.
name is.
I don't know. That's
Babu.
beat nuts.
No, is it?
DJ Babu's beat nuts.
I think it's Dilated Peoples too.
Maybe. DJs are DJs. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They're contractors. They can go wherever the fuck they want. But But yeah, no, that guy fucking. But like the fact that he didn't come on for like he spun for fuck because we got there at like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
It's both. Same guy.
Okay, cool.
Wow, no way.
So he fucking
Beat nuts and dilated pupils. He does.
yeah, he kills
DJ
it.
Babu.
He
Yeah.
kills it. He's
Wow,
sick. He's fucking
that's
sick.
fucking dope.
And yeah, so this guy fucking he's spinning. We got there like 7:30. We thought we were gonna be fucking late. Like the kids that we went with have been in Toronto since like 4 o'clock. Me and we'll get there at like 6:30. Meet them at the bar. There's like 8 pitchers on the table.
You guys
They're
are
fucking
this is not, obviously
hammered.
not an ACC show. So where was the show?
Oh, it was at some random club. It was tiny, man.
It was pretty dope.
It was
Which is
dope.
good.
It was so
Small
dope.
venues are better.
It was small.
Oh,
It was
so
so
dope.
It was only standing room. It was like everyone standing. Like whenever you got there, you just kind of went to the fucking front.
Yeah.
It was pretty big. It was like the footprint was probably like, what'd you say? Like this house times like 4 maybe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
it was
like
yeah.
this square, but like
like a
4,
small
like-
warehouse.
It's
kind
basically
of,
like,
Yeah,
it was
and there
basically
was
like you're in a
bars.
fucking school gym.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big enough,
good
right?
comp.
Perfect.
Good comp.
That's
Perfect.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And,
And it
no like no seats at all anywhere.
You don't. I hate going to shows where there's
You
seating.
sit down. It's weird to me.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I like general admission. I like that. And then it's like, cause
Give
you
me
can,
a sticky floor too.
yeah, fuck yeah.
yeah.
You
Send
gotta have
that.
the whole
Send that,
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because like you don't want to, because you're gonna be spilling shit.
100%.
You know.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
I was probably standing there like fucking baked out of my mind with
Just
my beer
emptying
on
your
a
beer.
45 degree angle, just spilling it. Like,
Yeah, you do that enough anyways.
I'm so fucking tall. I'm just dumping it on someone's head by accident.
The crown
I'm
of their
7'8".
Uh-huh.
In my head, I was 7'8" that night. That's how tall I thought I
No.
was. The tallest guy in the room. Not even close. There's huge people in there. And I remember, like in the meat of the concert where people were standing, it was going crazy.
Yo, yeah.
And he fucking does "Sunshine." You know that song?
I listen to that song almost every day in the
Yeah.
summer. I love
yeah.
that song.
Jeez, I'm
It's
surprised.
fucking
Yeah,
sick.
He
yeah.
fucking
fuck
puts
yeah.
that beat on,
Mhm.
and then that guy starts fucking kind of fucking with it.
Ant?
Yeah, no, and yeah, Spin Master Mike or whatever, he starts fucking with it, and then he just goes, he's like,
Mix Master
Spin
Mike.
Master.
Spin Master
Close
Mike
enough.
is you at about 1 a.m.
yeah. Fuck, last night for sure, I was spinning hard, but fucking, yeah, Nick was fucking forcing weed on me, so he's next thing you know,
Forcing.
well, he was fucking sitting there, he's sitting there, he's just doing this, he's like
Oh.
sliding the pipe across the table, he's like, yo, Mike, be somebody. I'm like sitting there, like I'm not folding the peer pressure. Next thing you know, the pipe's in my mouth, and I'm like in
I'm
my
not
head.
feeling the peer pressure because I want this myself. I want to do
I
it.
can't wait to cut that out and put it on Instagram. Next thing I know, the pipe's in my mouth. I'm
Oh.
not folding. I want this myself.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Perfect.
Fuck.
106.
Peer pressure me to suck
30.
him off. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so he starts fucking doing
Summertime.
Sunshine,
Or Sunshine, yeah.
and he starts fucking with it, and he's just like, he just freestyled over Sunshine. It was
Yeah.
so deep.
Atmosphere did?
Atmosphere just freestyled over it, and,
Yeah,
and
that was so
everyone was
sick.
fired up.
Yeah, that was so fucking sick. That
Is
was
he-
a sick show.
It was so good. That was a good, like that was one of my favorite shows to go to. But I mean,
When are we
my
going to see the
mental
4
state was a
Owls?
little-
I got to see
would
the 4
fuck
Owls.
Yeah, he liked that.
I've been
eh?
playing Coming
Never even
Home by
heard
the
of
4
that.
Owls on repeat for like 3 days. What?
One of my
I haven't
recommendations.
heard of the 4 hours.
Really?
I just found them. Like
You've never
mildly
heard this
recent.
beat? You've
I put it on the show before.
On this show?
Yeah,
Or one of your
I
other
my
podcasts?
recommendations. It was
we had it. Yeah, you recommended it.
I did. Yeah,
You
it was
gotta
like a fucking
play it on the way home. Fucking bangs.
What is it?
coming
Coming
home.
home by the 4 Owls.
It's DJ Premier.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, is it like foreign?
Yeah, they're Britain. They're British.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I've
Britain.
heard it then. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They're
Are they
sick.
British? Yeah.
Well,
Are they sure they're
London? or
British?
something.
Really?
I don't know if they're from.
Are they speaking English?
the Queen's
They
English.
sound us. They sound like
Oh, yeah?
Australian almost.
True.
I think they're from London.
They sound like what's the other band? Other rap group. I should
Oh,
say.
The Hilltop Hoods?
yeah,
Yeah,
Hilltop
Hilltop
Hoods.
Hoods.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just gonna say the nosebleed section.
That'd be
That
good.
that band.
That'd be a good fucking show.
There's
to see too.
fuck yeah.
I heard it was horrible.
Really?
My ex went to their show in
Hilltop
Banff,
Hoods?
and she said it was like one of the worst shows she's ever been to.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny you bring that up. Yeah, it's really weird.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, sorry to burst your bubble. That's what I
Damn.
heard.
You can go fucking try it out for yourself. You know, opinions are opinions. Everybody's got one.
Apparently the guy was just like super trashed.
That's
I
not,
like
that's
that.
not good though. No, you can't have that.
Not at a rap show. I
no,
don't
you can't
think.
have that.
I mean, whatever.
There's
I
no
mean,
like music to go on.
If
to,
you want to
know?
drink a little bit at your show, fine. But like, I remember I saw Florence and the Machine. This was like years ago at Oshiega again, and she's got a great voice, but she was like flying.
Oh yeah.
She
Yeah,
was
yeah,
off
yeah.
on stage. Like,
Oh, what the fuck? I mean, like, I get it, have a good time, but like,
How
also
they-
like,
she was
You're
on-
working though.
yeah,
she
exactly.
was on ecstasy. She was taking Molly or something, right? Like, and
Nice.
maybe a bunch of them do. I don't know, but she was like,
making out with her microphone.
she was obviously zipped up,
I love this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
cooking. Yeah, you could have fried an egg on her eyeball. She was so high.
Oh, fuck yeah, these.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like that's the thing too. It's like I say like yeah I'm down, but then at the same time if I'm paying money to go see you, you're doing a job, you fuckhead.
What do you care
Yeah,
more
exactly.
about if you want to see a show? You care more about the quality of the music or the quality of the experience? Because you can get one without the other, right? You can get a great
Fuck yeah.
experience and
Fuck
the music
yeah.
is no good,
Or
or you
vice
can get
versa,
great
yeah.
music.
Yeah,
They really hit you hard with the performance, but
You
the
make-
experience is like, nah.
Yeah, but you make the experience in my eyes. Like, I've
Yeah.
never been to a show where it was like, oh, the music sucked, but I had a good time. But if I have a good time, it's probably because the music is good. And if it's not, I don't give a fuck about the band anyways. I'm just going to have a good time, and I'm in a good headspace.
Yeah,
You know?
but I mean the environment, like the people in the room matter too though. Like if there's like if the fucking crowd is going, then you're having a fucking good time no matter what.
Yeah.
Shit
Sure.
or good music.
Good crowd is important.
Good crowd is like key to having a good time
right
at a
about that,
concert.
Mike.
But like I can
Yeah.
have a good time anyway. Like if I'm just sitting there, I'm like, okay, fine, the crowd's lame. I'll just enjoy the music. It's not gonna be that kind of night where everybody's fucking giving her, but it's like,
Yeah.
okay, fine, I'll just appreciate what I'm seeing, I guess.
yeah.
And you better hope the fucking music's good at that point, or you're fucking leaving.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If
Like,
it's double shit. It's like which I
got-
haven't
got a
had.
question that's gonna
So.
get you in trouble when I get back.
Oh, for fuck's
but you gotta
sakes.
like what we were talking about before, like at a sit down concert, the music better be fucking good because no matter what,
fuck.
you're
oh
there
my God.
for the music for the most
It's a
part.
performance
you know?
at
You're
that point.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've been to a few where it was like sit down, and I've been like, I don't know if lucky or not, but like Santana was sit down.
Mhm.
It was fucking sick because you just sit there and like, well, I wasn't like getting that drunk either. It was just like admiring, and they're like, he's a fucking sick musician, right?
Yep.
It's not like he just like got lucky with some hits. Like he fucking knows how to play.
Oh
the
yeah.
fuck out of a
Fuck
guitar.
yeah,
right?
he does. Got like 40 years on that fucking thing,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
He
exactly.
better. Or
Right,
should have quit.
yeah.
Should have quit 3 decades ago. If the first decade you didn't become an ace.
And we went to Rush. Was a
Rush
sit-down
was so
concert.
good. Rush was so good. Sit down. Slash was a sit down. Rush was
Oh, yeah?
fucking sick.
Yeah, I barely remember, to be perfectly honest.
We
I
were
was
young
fucking
and
buckled.
super baked.
Super
too.
baked. Yeah, super baked. We
Yeah,
ate
Will-
cookies at
Yeah,
the,
Will kept fucking feeding me brownies. Like he's
At
just like,
the
yo,
show.
here, have another one. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm so high, man. Like,
I know.
what's another one? I guess. Like,
And it was super early because I remember we went to a party after.
Is that when I fucking passed out standing up? Was that? Was that?
We went.
No, it was at my house. The party was at my house.
No, it was Chloe Stevenson's.
Oh, I didn't go to that party.
But did you go to the pre?
No. I
So
think I just
somehow
went,
this-
there was a party at my house too,
Oh, was there?
and I just stayed at my house.
Oh, true. Okay.
Because I remember there was people at my house after.
Because I remember like we pre-drank.
We were home at like 9.
yeah,
after
we
the
were
concert.
home so fucking early. I remember
Like
that.
Rush, they're older, right? So they don't really fucking.
True.
They just go in. They're on time.
Yeah.
They're on at 7. They're on at 7. Probably 6:55. They're gonna stop.
yeah. They want to be
old-
back in their hotel rooms reading a book.
yeah,
by,
sleeping. Like,
Like,
oh, it's a good
9
show
PM.
tonight, guys. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay.
yeah.
Just a typical work night.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in Hamilton. There's nothing here.
There's
so-
nothing to fucking do unless you get stabbed. Is the thing.
Yeah, let's go to Hess, boys. Fucking Alex Lifeson and Hess. Let's
Man,
go to
they'd probably
Gallagher's.
kill it at Che.
Oh my God, Rush?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Fuck
No
yeah.
fucking shit. Like they would no way, man. Like that show was like an appreciate music. Like I don't even really
sure.
like Rush, but
And it was just
I-
me
I-
and you. It
Yeah.
wasn't like a party atmosphere. It was like me, you, and then like a bunch of like middle-aged
Yeah,
people.
we were
and then, like,
hanging out with those
some
fucking
kids.
middle-aged
Yeah.
people behind us. They were like loving that we were just getting baked and listening to Rush.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like a guy like a fucking super harmless dude, like
Yeah.
glasses, skinny, like just hanging out, like loves Rush.
yeah,
Like the typical guy who loves Rush.
for
Like,
sure.
Okay.
Like kind of like a little timid.
Very timid, super shy. Don't know. Like like his wife and him met like freak accent, like in a coffee shop or something. They're just like,
Yeah.
hey man, like I don't like being single. You like being single? Not
She
really. So you
picked
want to
him
get
up.
married? Yeah, sure. He's just sitting there in a fucking cardigan.
Yeah.
She's just like,
a
you know,
Rush cardigan.
Quarters.
this guy will never cheat on me. I'll take him. I'll take him. We
Yeah.
can probably. I bet he likes Rush. I'll just.
yeah,
We'll just go to shows and it'll keep him happy and keep him
Uh-huh.
around. He's probably employed. He probably works in like an office somewhere.
Yeah, he was down. I remember we were like passing cookies, and he was just like laughing, just like, "Oh, I know
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
what they're
yeah.
doing. They're not hungry."
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Honey, look what these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they're getting stoned.
I remember smoking weed at a concert in Guelph, the Hip concert. It was fucking sick.
I saw the Hip on Canada Day. That I should have put them fucking near the top of my list.
Biggest
dude.
regret of my life.
Awesome show.
One of the biggest regrets of my life stories so far is never seen them. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
It does suck. I
Yeah.
only went and saw him once, but it was
Same.
fucking sick. Smoking weed like this under the seat.
Oh yeah.
Man, I was so fucking drunk. Everyone knew what we were doing.
Obviously.
Not one person was like,
Obviously.
what are those guys doing?
You're either sucking the guy's dick
Yeah.
or you're smoking weed. Like,
They're
what's
looking
the...
for something down there. Yeah. They go
Someone
to the
give him
bathroom
head?
and just smoking weed in the bathroom.
He must have dropped that cookie he was eating earlier.
There chips down there? Got another chippy mate?
Yeah. All 6 of those guys are looking for something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I dropped my keys again.
Oh, looks like
I'm gonna go for another look.
They're putting out a little fire down there. It looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. What's that? It was just a controlled burn.
What do you think?
Just needed heat.
Do you think you'd rather go to? Let's say you could only go to one show. Okay, the show that you just mentioned, your best show, your favorite show that you went to. So rock show, rap show, EDM, whatever. Would you rather, if you could relive that show one more time? Okay. Would you rather do it with your buddies or would you rather do it with your girlfriend?
Buddies. No question.
I'm
not
gonna-
even close.
I'm
Not
only gonna
even
comment on
fucking
your
close.
response because you gave it out loud. So we'll
Not
talk
even
about your
fucking
response
close.
first. Why do you say not even close?
Well, because I don't have anything to worry about when I say that. So
Interesting.
and also
Very
because I would rather what the fuck? Like,
interesting.
what do you? I'm going to a show to have fun. And I'm never gonna have that with a girlfriend. So no, I'm just no. I'm like obviously like I don't. To me, no,
Absolute honker.
to me, it's like
Unbelievable.
to me, it's like I don't like.
Should I
I would-
censor that out? You want me to timestamp
no, you
that?
can fucking.
You never know.
You can put it on Instagram. If you want. No, the like the thing is, man, like he's a puppet himself. So no, he's like a fucking. It's oh man, like it's tough to kind of dance around this, but it's like
Let me do it.
okay, fine.
Well, let me dance around mine. I would say buddies as well,
Okay.
but for the main reason that
Hope in shambles.
my girlfriend, we don't like the same music. So
Okay.
we would go to a show and it would be she would just be there because I wanted to go. And it's like, I know every fucking lyric. I'm like going buck. I'm going wild. She's just there to be there, you
Right.
know? And like,
It almost be like
support me,
annoying,
you know?
almost.
It's like,
That's-
oh
man,
yeah,
me
like,
and your sister have that same fucking setup, basically.
Yeah, just you do your thing. Like I remember when we went to Atmosphere, buddy came with us and his girlfriend there. They got in a fucking fight.
Oh, yeah,
They got into a fucking fight, man. It's like, yo,
Not
and it was
okay,
like that
not
was like
okay.
his fucking favorite artist
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not okay.
Like he's fucking so hyped about this guy. They're in a fight. I was like,
How do
she's
you?
like, she's like, I'm pretty sure her reasoning was he's just like, what am I supposed to do? Just be here by myself?
How do you do that?
I'm
kinda
like,
thing,
yo,
you
man,
know?
let the guy fucking, and that's probably why I wouldn't
Yeah.
like. Maybe sure, like it would just be different. Like yeah, like what you said. Like yeah, I want to go with people that are like on the same page about the music. Like if my girlfriend is on the same fucking page, sure,
yeah.
fucking hell yeah, man, let's do that because that'll be great. But
ladies, reach out to the
But it's
account.
just one more thing to worry about also. Like,
Yeah.
like if you're like a concert and like, I mean, I guess you don't have to, but
Worry
like,
about what?
some guy fucking does
Yeah.
something to her. Like
Yeah,
it's just a
exactly.
liability in
Yeah.
like every sense of the word.
Like,
Not like
like it does. Some guy does what to her? Like put something in her drink.
no, if we got like,
sure, if you
if
wanna
we
go,
got like
like-
hits on her or like,
or
like
pushes her or like
Yeah.
Okay. Would your girlfriend put up with another guy hitting on her if you were to show together?
no, but like,
So like, what do you care?
yeah, but
doesn't
she
matter.
would,
to me.
yeah, she wouldn't put up with it, but maybe she would be like,
expect you to
The-
do something and
no, maybe not that, but like be like, what if she was like, get the fuck away from me, like that's my boyfriend, and now like there's a problem.
Exactly,
there,
there's
you
a
know?
problem.
Like,
ruins your vibe.
it just like
exactly.
yeah, it just throws another thing in the mix where you're like, you got to worry about this and that, you know.
yeah.
Whereas
you
like,
it's gotta be like you gotta hit
I
that
guess they
fucking
could-
same frequency with the chick if you're gonna choose like the best show of all time, reliving it once.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
better be the right chick.
but that could happen with my buddies too, like because like the guy that I went to that Libertines concert with, he's known to be like. He's been in some fights, like,
Yeah.
you know, like he doesn't like to stand for shit. Like if someone disrespects him, he's not going to be like, "Oh, all right, cool. Like let's forget about this."
I'll
like,
drop it.
Yeah, he'd be like stewing on it probably, or just instantly be like, "All right, then fuck you, man." And then it's like, "All right, well,
Back
we're
the boys
dealing with
up, I
this
guess.
now,"
Yeah,
you know?
it is true. It's definitely double edged. Like you could definitely go both ways on both of those scenarios.
Definitely.
Guys and girls or
Yeah.
whatever, friends and girlfriends, doesn't matter. But like to me, it just has to be if it's like it doesn't matter to me if it's like my best friends or my girlfriend. It has to be the person who's on the same fucking page about that music.
That music for sure.
Has to be.
That's a big thing, definitely.
Because like, yeah, what am I gonna do? Just go to my favorite show of all time but like bring my girlfriend who's not down?
Right.
Like,
And
that-
you're
that
like
would
you're like
ruin
trying to like
stuff.
fucking get like look at them and like, oh, you don't know this.
Get
Never
them
mind.
hype. Yeah,
Like,
they can't get
Can't
hype.
do it.
Okay.
So she's like, I hate this. I'm like, well, I hate you now a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely quick like that when it comes to that shit. I'm like, oh, okay. So
Are
this-
you? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work. In my head,
Well, if
honestly,
she's like, I just want to be there because like you like it. Like maybe I'll like enjoy it.
I would just, well, yeah, fine. If she was like open, I guess, but I'd still be like, you know what? You just fucking hit the couch, you know.
See ya.
Yeah.
Netflix. You go have a girls' night or something. I don't care.
Yeah. So like like if
I don't know if I don't want someone who's just like, oh, I just want to support you. I don't want
not
that.
support you, but be like
So
so
like
like if
weird
like
to me. It's like charity. It's
Is
so
it like
trippy.
what about like like what's the trade? Like you look at the ledger, like the live show.
You got to go to
ledger
like a
and the
fucking
relationship.
whatever. What's a country guy?
You go to
Yeah,
you,
fuck
you
that.
or you wind up like me at
Danny
mother
McNeil or whatever the
yeah.
fuck.
mother. Like I would take Ken's doesn't like any of the stuff that I like. Almost none of it. But we almost like we
Not
got
many people do. I
we
would
yeah,
say.
but we were close to going to when we were over in the UK. Justice was playing in Paris,
Justice
yeah.
is
and
dope.
we were
But
close.
it's also
to
like
going
if
to
you're
see them.
traveling with them, then it's like
Yeah.
I got like let's fucking go because
Yeah.
oh the person that you like is in this town.
Yeah, it's like
What
let's
am
go
I gonna
do
I'm
something.
gonna go alone. Like
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
you just
exactly.
go
It's
fucking
something to
like
do.
I'm
Yeah.
hopping on a plane late.
Yeah,
it's gonna
exactly.
See
be
you tomorrow.
fun. It's gonna
Yeah.
be fun too.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking like let's go.
yeah, for sure.
That's different. Like traveling, sure. Like
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
like go suffer through something I didn't like. If it was
Right.
just like they like it, I'm like, oh fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Why
for
not? We're
sure.
fucking we're abroad. Let's go fucking do
Right,
shit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's compromise in there for sure, but it's like, yeah, but if it was just like what the way you fucking phrased it, like your favorite show of all time.
I would pick my buddies too. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm just saying. like,
I think it's a no-brainer.
that's a
Yeah.
no-brainer.
Yeah, I
like,
think
or
it's a
just
no-brainer.
it's
So like
whatever.
if a girl like let's say a girl gets you tickets to your favorite artist that she's like maybe not that into for your birthday, she gives you 2 tickets.
Oh,
you would rather
boy.
her be like you take someone else.
that would be at least the option would be fucking decent.
If
You
you
know what
got
I mean?
if you got the option,
Oh, the option would be decent, but you know for a fact it's a trap.
do you ever really have the option?
It's a trap.
You know, like you got
That's a
to
trap.
I
you
think
got
so. 'cause
Unless
it's
she's
like,
the
you
dopest
got to
chick on
look
the
at
planet.
you got to look at your ledger. You got to look at your ledger. The
Mhm.
relationship. Are you in the red? Or are you in the black? If you're in
at the time or
if
at
you're in the
time.
if you're in the black, you get to go. You take your
Yeah,
buddy. That's
yeah.
it. You take your buddy.
But
Yeah,
maybe
you
she
know?
doesn't want to go. Maybe she buys it to you so like just to make you happy. But she's like, take Mike. Like I don't want
Yeah,
to fucking
maybe,
go. Like
maybe,
Yeah.
here's
maybe.
2 tickets. Go.
Man, well, like I can kind of do that. Fucking way back, like my ex girlfriend at the time, like fucking long time ago. We went to she knows I was so down with UFC,
Right.
so she's like, oh, let's go to UFC, and it was kind of like she was just I'm like you like this, I don't like this at all, but I'll do it.
Supporting.
Right, and it was fun. Like it was a good fucking time. Like don't get me wrong, but like I would so much rather be there with the fucking guys that I sit down and watch fights with.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Not saying it was bad, but I mean there's better.
Different experience.
Right, but we
Yeah,
just had
for
a
sure.
fucking great time. Like she was a good sport. Like she just sat there, got fucking hammered with me, and
Yeah,
we just got
exactly,
fucking
right?
wrecked and watched people throw bones at
It's
each
not
other.
the
It was
same
Yeah.
thing.
decent.
Not the same thing though.
Oh, but no, but it's like the different thing too was like I could have like her there, which was D's, and then
Right.
it was like the homies beside me
Oh,
were
true.
like they were chilling too. So it was like I was just talking to them the whole time. Like it was like John Jones and Vitor Belfort was the fight card.
Uh-huh.
That was the main event, and Vitor Belfort got John Jones in a fucking armbar early, and it was fucking deep. Like it looked bad. Like John Jones was like the John Jones, right?
Bone
Yeah.
Jones.
Bones Jones. He's fucking the best of all time.
John Bones.
John
Like, yo, he's
Bon
good.
Jovi.
Yeah, John Bon Jovi. That's what it turned into. Like, haha, tricked ya. It's a John Bon Jovi show. It's just
Yeah,
playing
that's
fucking
sick.
Living on a Prayer. Everyone gets naked and parties.
Your girlfriend gets
I've
way
seen
more
Bon
hype.
Jovi too. I can't believe I didn't mention Kanye West in my top shows. Like, I've seen a lot. Like, you
Yeah, you've
don't
seen a
realize.
lot. I haven't seen a lot. You've
I feel
seen
like
a
you've
lot.
been to like a handful of concerts, maybe
Oh,
like
really?
like less than 10 for sure.
Oh.
Talking about it, I've realized I've seen more than I think.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I've been to
yeah.
that show. I'm like, oh, fuck, I've been to like 10 shows. I didn't even fucking do
Yeah.
What was your first show?
Rush, I think.
Me too.
Oh wow.
Together, yeah.
Will and I
yes.
went. Yeah, Will fucking got tickets. And then we saw fucking Bill Burr.
Oh
Will
yeah.
fucking came in and correct with fucking taking me to shows. He's like,
Bill Burr was a good get. too,
holy
yeah.
fuck,
Oh, yeah.
that was a
I was
fucking
so
good
fucking
show,
drunk.
man.
I was
Oh,
so
hammered,
drunk.
and it was man the whole
Didn't
time.
one of you guys?
stitches.
Didn't one of you guys throw up on the way home?
I didn't. No, we went to we were fucking like it was good. Like, we were hammered, but
okay.
we were like in check. Like we were in Toronto, right?
I
And
think we
went to
got out and it was still like light out.
It was like it was done. Nah, it was dark, but it was
Was
like
it?
10 o'clock. Like he's a fucking old guy, right? Like Will and I were talking when you were in the back room, like going to Rush. Yeah. When we go to Rush, they're like, Atmosphere is supposed to be on at 9, gets on at 11:30.
Yeah.
Rush, they start at 7, they're on at 6:55.
Tuning their instruments,
Yeah.
getting their fucking
Getting in bed by
ready
8,
to
like
go.
they're
yeah,
done.
getting their
like,
sound check done.
yeah, they're done. This is work to them. So Bill Burr's like that too. He was on like right on time,
Yeah.
done on time, and so it was like still like, oh, we can just go. We hit a bar after and shit.
and before too. Though.
And before, yeah.
Yeah.
Will fucking met somebody that he knew.
that was so fun.
some-
A kid that I knew from like Wolf Gym.
Guys, I'm sitting there like kind of sizing him up. This guy is fucking huge, and he's got fucking cauliflower ears.
Nice.
So I'm like, man, I hope Will's like buddies with this guy.
He's a bit of a grapplersman.
This
he
guy,
was,
this is the type of guy you look at this guy, you're like, okay. Like in my head, I can fight everyone and win.
Uh-huh.
This guy was like,
This guy was like,
if I get into a fight with this guy, it's gonna be so bad for me in every sense of the word.
well, he was
like
probably like 230, 240,
huge, yoked,
with like the most cut guy I've ever seen.
240 is
and, like,
fucking heavy.
but like a
and cauliflower ears. This guy was like the wrestler.
You
at
do
Guelph
not
all the
wanna
time
fuck with
when
this
I was
guy.
there. Yeah.
and you can just tell just by looking at him. I'm like, okay, Will's buddies with this guy. We're fucking safe.
There's a
tonight.
certain like
Yeah.
threshold.
We're
there's
safe.
a certain threshold for like fit dudes where you realize like this guy is not just working out to lift weights. Like
No, this
No,
guy's
yeah.
working out.
he's
to
training
hurt.
for a
Functional
sport
shit.
or something.
He's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
trying.
yeah.
He's the house of
Yeah.
pain with this guy.
Right.
Like this guy, and he knows the struggle of like a gruesome match. Like
Yeah.
wrestling is different than anything. Like it's the most fucking impressive shit. Like those guys know like like I don't even know what the word is. They know like mental inertia.
That
Like,
toughness.
it's
Yeah.
it's crazy,
Yeah.
man. So this guy, I'm like looking, I'm like, oh fuck me, man. And
And
we
he
were
went
like,
to go see the Bill Burr show as well.
yeah, and he was. I mean, the best part about like guys like that, like not just like he's not just a meathead. He's been through shit, so he's like super chilling,
They're always pretty chill.
super chilling,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
super nice guy.
Yeah.
But don't just don't ever like.
Exactly.
My
yeah.
advice to anybody listening to this: if you see a guy with cauliflower ears and you're pissed off at him, just leave him alone. He will
For sure.
fuck you up
Unless you got him too.
every day.
Unless you also have cauliflower.
If you got him
Sorry,
too,
too.
chances are you getting in that scenario aren't gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's pretty low, but
you also already know this, so
yeah,
you
exactly.
know.
You don't need to take my advice.
Yeah.
You've fucking seen it. You're living it now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Darren wants cauliflower ears, I think.
He says he went back on that, but he
Started to
definitely
wrestle
said
a
that
bit, yeah?
before.
Getting into
He
wrestling.
was getting no jiu-jitsu. It's
Yeah.
kind of close enough, but wrestling.
he's
it's like
rolling.
almost
He's rolling.
guaran-
He's
yeah,
rolling.
wrestling's
Yeah.
like almost
Yeah.
a guarantee you're gonna get them.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
And-
fucked up ears is the telltale sign to leave that man alone. He will beat you up.
I have no interest in like combat sports. Maybe I would try like boxing or something, but I would never do like anything where I was grappling with someone.
No,
No.
Me neither. Really.
Not now.
probably
Like,
the most
I've had a
effective
couple.
shit.
Had a couple
Yeah.
knee surgeries. Like now is not
Yeah.
the time.
yeah,
You know.
Yeah, I also
Good to
don't
know.
really need to be like. I don't really need to be a threat. It would be cool. You would have way more confidence, maybe, but like,
What do you need that?
yeah,
That like there's like
you
different.
don't need it.
there's different
it's
streams
No,
of
it's the better
confidence.
to be a fucking warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I don't want it to fucking use it. I want it just in case. It's like having a coat when it's too warm out.
When are we getting
Yeah.
our?
You
gun
can always take it
license?
off, but you can't put it on
I'll
if you
get my
don't
gun
have
license.
We
it.
got to get our gun license.
I want to get my gun
We gotta-
license
we
for
gotta
sure.
do it.
I definitely do. I want to start shooting some shit.
Yeah.
Same
me
here.
too. We got to do
I'm
that.
talking to
What
this.
the
I'm,
why?
talk, I'm
None of
talking to
We've
this.
never talked about this before.
We have
All
on
of us
the
are
show.
down. No,
We talk-
no way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm getting my gun license
For sure, we talked about it on
Really?
the show before.
Not when I was here.
I mean, like, I don't even want it because I like guns. I want it because I need, like, just in case. I would like to know how to fucking use
Yeah,
one.
I
Oh,
want
for sure.
Yeah, I want.
You know,
I'd
and
like
it's
to
like-
own one. I'd like to shoot it, use it.
This
know
chick
how to
that
use
I'm
it.
talking to this girl right now, and she's like, I think she's going through to be a cop.
1 hour 27 minutes.
Yeah. Here
Love
we go.
line. Here we go.
Yeah. she's like, I'm going through to be a cop. I'm like, okay, when you become a cop, I want to
shoot
I want to shoot your gun.
Will you shoot? Will you shoot me?
Yeah, let
I
me get my
shoot your gun?
fingerprints on your gun.
Can I shoot your gun?
What'd
Right
she say?
away.
She said no.
She's like, well, yeah, of course, but like, I won't ever be allowed to like bring it home, so no.
Well, also like they know, don't they know? Like if you discharge your gun,
Yeah.
like like you have to explain that shit. Like,
No, but it was just kind of decent. So, oh, this chick's being a cop, so she's definitely down to go shoot guns.
It's not
Oh,
like it's
yeah.
not like the last Seth Rogen movie or whatever where they're just shooting cans in the parking lot or something. Whatever they're doing in that flick.
I don't fucking know.
I do want to get a gun license though.
Yeah, why not?
COVID's
We
kind of
should
throwing
just
a
all-
wrench in
yeah,
that.
well, we
I
should
don't
do
think I'd
what-
get like a handgun. I'd fucking rock like a rifle.
I want a fucking pistol, man.
Handgun.
really?
Fuck
Handgun.
yeah.
Why?
dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For what?
So
Why
I
not?
What do you mean? So I can
What do you
spin
want a
it around
rifle
in the
for?
mirror
A rifle just to like
when
shoot
I'm done.
like
So when I'm done bench pressing in the basement, I can get the gun and spin it around on my finger.
Shoot,
Yeah,
next
that
thing you
would
know,
be cool.
Joey's dead.
Take a picture. No, I would never.
He's
No, I
fucking with his
won't
gun,
load it.
shot himself in the face.
I won't load it.
Sure, never could be one in the chamber. You never know, man.
Yeah, true.
No, I want to get a gun license for sure. I want to get a gun too. Fuck it.
But a rifle, just like to shoot targets.
So
and shit with.
boring. A rifle.
Yeah, but what if something
what are you,
happens?
80? Get a
What if it
fucking
happens?
handgun.
It's for hunting. What are you gonna do with a handgun?
It's called-
Never use it.
it's
Pull
called-
it out in case you need it.
It's
what are you
called.
gonna do?
It's
Guys
called
in the house,
sporting.
Will's just fucking twisting on his rifle barrel and
No,
shit.
both of them have to be behind locked doors.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna be like poking the round through the barrel.
What is it? A
like-
fucking,
Not a fucking
musket?
Yeah, you'll be like waiting to
Fuck
Hold on
No.
a sec. Hold on a sec. Let me put the gunpowder in.
You know, you're trying to protect the Constitution. We get it, but
No, whatever, man.
I'm cool with guns. I don't give a shit.
I'd like to go at least go to a range. There's a range in
Definitely go to a fucking range.
Smithville.
What the fuck is that commercial? It's like fucking Brantford Tactical or something like that. And I think
Stop it.
it's like 1-800-GUN. It's fucking joke. It makes me laugh.
They have
so
one
hard.
less number
It's-
in their
It's,
phone
I don't
number
think
for
I don't
some
think it's
reason.
guns,
It's like one
but
of
it's
those four-letter
something
license
super
plates.
jokes, man. It's something so fucking just classic for what it is. Just so, it should just say 1-800-MEAT. Just something
Yeah.
dumb.
Uh-huh.
That's the late night.
That's 1-800-WET-PUSS.
Yeah.
1-800-WET tits was another one.
Yeah,
Wet tits.
That's what we used to do.
Wet
Wet
dick.
in,
dick.
in
Go
between
to the-
basketball games, just run to the fucking
Go to the
payphone.
payphone.
Yeah.
Man, I just talked to my
Dial 'em
girlfriend
up.
about this. That's so jokes. She's like, oh, what the fuck we were talking about? Oh, she was like answering the phone like all sexy and shit. She's like, oh, like whatever. She's like, do I sound like I'm like all
The
sexy?
1-800 line.
I was like, no, you sound like you're like on 1-800-WET-PUSS. And she's younger. She didn't know what the fuck that was.
Sounds like you're fucking smoking.
Yeah.
That's what they all sounded like.
Fuck yeah. That shit was so jokes.
Put
You
that
listen,
cigarette
like,
away.
The 20-second, like whatever it was, and until
The
they had to
sample.
start paying again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw another quarter in,
Yeah,
baby.
wet boob, wet tits, wet puss.
That
and
was
wet
the
dick.
original. That was the original domain name hoarding. Like now you can get
Yeah.
like whatever investing.com and
Yeah, yeah,
amazing.com. Back then it was like how many different
was
wet
your-
body parts can we acquire? Like, wet
Yeah,
foot,
yeah.
wet knee, wet bow,
Yeah.
wet head, wet tits, wet
Yeah,
puss.
yeah.
Like we got to get them all. Wet,
Wet
lips,
butt.
got to get them every single one. We got to get
Yeah.
all those.
And why wet?
Everyone just like shiny porn. I guess they just
I
like let's
guess.
send it.
I want
Oil me up.
I want it to be uncomfortably wet.
Wet dick. Like wet cock.
You just
1-800
you
wet
just-
cock.
He's just sitting there pouring a bottle of
You
water.
just always have like finger, like the fucking like your fingers are like all wrinkled up in the prints or whatever. Like, oh man, my fingers are so wet. Me too.
Yeah.
Put in another quarter.
So if I got, my
Why?
hands are so wrinkly from jerking on.
I don't even have a quarter.
My dick's so wet.
Oh, I'm in a pool.
I'm in a pool.
Having a bath in my own wet.
Those fucking the payphone was an unbelievable method of entertainment.
Oh, it was awesome.
Even if you had no money,
it was
didn't
awesome.
matter.
It worked. It was
Didn't
free.
matter,
It was
yeah.
free. 1-800 numbers were free. That was fucking jokes. I
Let's
remember doing
call
that
up
every
fucking
time.
1-800 wet body
Yeah,
again.
yeah, we'd go to
Yeah,
like
sure,
fucking
okay.
the public swim or something, and we were like kids. We were like,
Public
Yeah.
swim.
We'd hit the convenience store for you'd hit the convenience store after for something chocolate and peanut butter, always fiending it after the fucking swim.
Never fails.
And then you hit the payphone outside after you're eating your fucking Kit Kat chunky peanut butter, and then
Yeah.
you're just on wet tits or whatever, just listening because it was so bad for some
Whose
reason.
turn is it on wet tits?
Yeah.
It's Mike's turn.
Yeah, so,
Oh, no.
gay. Ah,
you can't.
shit.
You can't dial that.
Yeah, you're gay now. Ah, shit.
You can still exist? Let's try.
You gonna dial it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, call him up.
Wet
1-800 wet.
Like wet puss.
Wet tits is the. I think that's the money ball, right? That's the one.
Wet
That's gotta
puss
still
was
be
wet
around.
puss was the original.
So glad you called. Dear new caller, please enter your credit card number now.
No,
It
you
was
don't even
way
get the, you don't even
dirtier
get
than
the
it was.
sample. You don't even get the sample.
I need someone to play with. This game will be one I promise you'll like. It starts with me kissing you,
This chick's dead. For sure.
Oh,
This chick's
yeah.
dead.
That's got to be 100 years old.
So fucking old.
your chest, grazing your naked skin, making my way down to that delicious looking bulge in your pants.
Oh my god!
Please enter your credit card number.
Delicious looking
Stop
balls.
asking for that.
Once I get to your delicious bulge, you'll have to put in your credit card number again. I can't believe those
That's
things
amazing.
are still active.
Man, they
Oh
must
my
make no money.
God.
Fuck you. Man.
Oh my
Calling
God.
that.
Well, I think phone sex is on the way back, man. It's fucking
Maybe.
sick.
And during
Yeah,
COVID,
'cause of COVID.
Man,
Why
what does
watch
the-
it?
What does
No.
the chicks sound like in real life? Like when you put your credit card number in, because there has to be a chick.
Type that in. Type in who is the wet puss chick?
But it's probably a bunch of just like middle-aged
It's gotta
women
be.
that are just
It's
like.
gotta be.
Yeah.
I think on your mom's house they fucking showed a video of this chick and she's like doing phone sex and she's sitting there fucking smoking a joint or smoking a dart. She says, "Oh yeah, baby, tell me what you want." She's like taking a shit and stuff. It's fucking jokes.
It's not
man.
like they're hiring, like,
Oh, it's great. And she's
Hot chick.
top
Why would
shelf,
they?
she's
like,
fucking
yeah.
like ugly as shit too.
You
It's
know?
so jokes, man.
it's pretty.
for sure.
That's not really. In
Chicks fucking making money though.
in grade 10 careers class, they're never like, why don't you try the phone sex line? You know, you got kind of a raspy voice. You ever had a cigarette?
There's a lot of career opportunities out there. Any women out there willing to try porn? It's very
Develop.
lucrative.
Could develop into
Yeah,
a
your
career.
aptitude test. Oh. Tell.
They funnel you into
Have you
the
ever tried phone sex?
Yeah, yeah. The guidance
Making a
counselor in the
special-
guidance
Yeah,
counselor's
yeah.
office.
special guidance counselor?
You're
for
doing
that.
porn. Is what you're doing. You're not
not-
even going to school. You're too
But I'm
dumb.
ugly. Yeah, phone porn.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe that
can probably
number
do
is
that
still
when you're
active.
younger.
I can't believe that. That has to be 20
But I
years
bet you that costs nothing for them. Like that
to run the automated message.
that automated message. Definitely, that was sounds like the same one that we heard 20 years ago.
Probably, yeah.
And then like just to hire, even if just me or you owned it.
We should
Yeah.
just do it. Like we'll just chip in, pay the credit card,
But it doesn't
and
even
just see.
Why
It
don't
doesn't
we
even
just
say how
buy-
much it is?
Yeah, why don't we just buy a fucking?
It's probably per minute.
Oh my god, it
For
doesn't.
sure.
It doesn't say how much
Doesn't
it
say
costs.
how much it was.
Holy
You're
shit!
gonna get caught with like a fucking $50,000 bill.
You just charge you whatever you want. That's how
Pretty
it's still.
much.
There's the one guy.
Open check.
What were
Yeah.
you doing of $50,000 on the phone, Will?
Yeah.
My bulge.
Yeah, but my bulge. Yeah, it was
She said it looked delicious, so I had to pay for it. Had to pay. She wanted it, not me.
There's like a guy on his phone being like, "Oh, there's a camera in here."
Also,
How
no
does he
one has
see
ever
me?
said to a man like, "Wow, you have such a delicious looking bulge." Like that's a line for virgins. That's what that is.
That's a seller.
No
for
one's
me.
ever had that
Yeah.
line spit to them
I
in an
know.
erotic situation.
Yeah,
no one's ever
fuck
been
no.
like, "Wow, I'm waiting for you to talk to me." about my
Nobody
bulge, but
yet.
Hoping maybe.
That bulge.
You think it's coming back? You think it's coming back?
I can think it could work. I'm gonna say that to a chick.
They're going to be publicly traded pretty
Delicious
soon.
looking pussy.
They're gonna,
guy.
those guys are going to be publicly traded pretty soon under the ticker fucking
puss.
BULG. BULG.
Yeah,
Bulg. Bulg.
Yeah.
It's a nice bulg
What do
you got.
mean? They're going public, bud.
Guy's sitting there with a
2
micro
billion
penis.
valves.
Wow, for real? Like
Yeah.
she thinks it looks good.
Easy.
Yeah.
Guy's got a fucking.
He's just calling it from a washroom in
He's got
a,
a fucking.
in a
Trader
rec
Rice.
center.
Yeah.
Like no one has a fucking.
Where are you going?
Oh
I'm going
my
to the
God.
library again.
I gotta study.
Free phone lines and internet there.
Unbelievable.
Can you take the library credit card out? I gotta do some research.
Is Ty putting his library card number in?
I gotta pay some fines tonight.
Can I use your card? This fucking Agatha, the librarian.
Oh my god.
It's like you call, she picks up the phone, starts fucking giving you phone sex.
she gives you phone sex. She doesn't have it with you. She gives it to you.
She's not having sex.
It's on offer. I'm just gonna give this phone sex.
Oh
to
my
you.
god!
Let me see.
But like, fucking imagine what kind of
That-
fucking
that
headspace
whole-
you have to be in to like
that
want
whole
phone sex.
industry.
I fucking hate being on the phone.
Insane.
Anyway, like somebody
Insane.
starts talking to me about that shit, I'm like, just get over here now. I'm not doing
Get
this
over there.
phone
It's like-
shit.
and especially like with no imagery. It's just
Yeah.
like you're gonna describe what you're
This
doing.
is just annoying. This is like the most annoying
I
cock
don't
tease
even
I've
talk to
ever
the
had.
people. I don't even talk to people on the phone without phone sex. Why would I talk to them? You know, like you got to be way better than fucking delicious bulge to keep me on the phone. There better
Oh.
be something fucking going
and
on.
like
the
what?
other
It's
end.
like what do you say? Like I want to suck your cock. It's like,
Oh god.
That's
Or-
way better than you just doing it.
or does you say like I'm sucking your cock right now? It's like no, you aren't.
So
Hey,
gross.
Wait a
It's
minute, maybe
all-
she is.
It's all disgusting. I hope that the phone sex lines stay open long enough so that my children's children can dial them and
Fuck yeah,
experience
dude.
it.
Fuck yeah, and it's the same one.
Fuck yeah, it is.
I want my kids to know about a delicious looking bulge.
I can't
but
believe that.
they won't be able to dial it on a payphone. That's the problem.
That is the
Why?
fucking
They, still
problem.
got, they got payphones in
They
Dundas
won't.
But they not in 20, 30, 40, 80 years.
Still. Whoa,
No way.
they'll still have them.
No
doubt it.
fucking way.
They're
I don't even
relic.
see payphones anymore.
When is it? Yeah, then fuck.
Couldn't
no.
even tell you.
There's a
last time I
payphone on the
saw
side of by the picnic table on on King, I should say, going into Dundas by that formerly Max Milk, now K24 or
No,
whatever.
there's
that.
not. What do you mean?
Isn't there one on the roadside by that bench that everyone sits
Right
on?
beside. Oh no, there was
No.
one at McDonald's. The one that it had the McDonald's M on it too. So they must. have
Oh,
owned it.
McDonald's payphone.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Mc-
Ah, nice little side hustle they had. Fucking
You can
Probably
call and
bring
tell
it-
you
collecting
enough
those
mayonnaise.
change, man. That's
Yeah.
fucking good. That's a good idea. It's
I don't know if
vending
it's still
machines.
there or not.
We're all in McDonald's at headquarters going, you know what? We're losing money on these
need a-
salsa
We
packets.
need a payphone.
We got to get the sex line going.
We gotta get a payphone.
line.
We need
yeah.
the sex line.
Ronald
You try to
McDonald.
dial your home phone number, just hey, and all
The
just
wet,
reroutes
the
it
wet
to wet
McPuss.
Wait a minute.
The McPuss.
I just want some more salsa packs.
This is the value menu. Oh yeah.
They replace
Valuable, all right.
replace all the people working
I
the
just-
tellers.
I just want to see your Big Mac sauce all over my face.
Go buy one.
I want you to coat my burger with your
yeah.
mac sauce.
And it comes with a Coke.
That's absolutely foul and disgusting, and we shouldn't ever talk about this on the podcast again.
Let's just keep doing it.
Oh, all right.
I actually-
financial you wanted to talk
No,
about?
I have nothing else to talk about. I'm just fucking having a good time. It's funny that when we talk about stuff from like 20 years ago, it doesn't seem that long. But when you talk to kids about something from 20 years ago, first of all, no kid who has a phone would ever consider calling somebody for sex talk. One, two, when
They
you
don't know what they're missing.
when you tell a
They
kid
also don't know how do you dial a name?
when you tell a kid like, oh, why don't you just go to the rec center, find the payphone, and then dial. You don't even have to put a quarter in. You just dial
Yeah.
the fucking phone sex line.
But I don't think that they
All
know
of that is all alien. The rec center, alien. Payphone, alien.
yeah.
Coins, alien. It's all alien. They've never heard of any of
But
it.
also dialing dialing a word. They wouldn't know how to dial a word. They don't have
Your
fucking,
phone has that.
yeah, but it's you don't
You
do
just
that.
did it.
They don't ever use.
Are
Yeah,
you
never
are you
used it.
admitting to having memorized the numbers
I-
associated with wet puss?
I have it, but when was the last time a kid actually dialed the number on his phone? Like when you input a contact, the fucking letters don't show up.
No.
So like they don't they wouldn't know. Like they never type shit in here. Like I'd never be like, oh, I gotta call Mike, but I go to my keypad and like type his number in.
Yeah, you
know
don't
what?
have to.
Do you remember in
Yeah.
high school when you picked your phone number?
Oh, I do. Yeah, yeah. Fuck
You would
yeah.
try to like pick a numerical, like an alphanumerical word for the last four numbers.
Yeah, Joey and Will.
Oh, I
and
never
Mike.
did that.
But then someone else would be like, "Are you sure it's not like idiot?" You'd be like, "Oh, it's 1-800 or it's like 645 cool." And they'd be like, "No, it's 645 lame, you retard."
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, because
yeah. Like, no, it's lame, not cool.
I think you did the same thing. I just matched my home phone.
Mm.
My last four numbers were my
Yeah,
home
yeah.
phone.
Mine,
I didn't do that.
mine were the cell phone numbers. That my mom had the first fucking Fido Classic, just like the one. It's basically just a mini cordless phone,
Yeah.
yeah,
just a classic, just like a device like this, no flip or anything. Just
The little candy bar phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it was just like that was the number, and then it would still have the same fucking numbers.
Oh yeah.
Same fucking numbers.
When
everything.
was the last time you changed your phone number?
I don't ever want to. It's been so long.
Have
that
you
I
ever
never
done it?
want to.
You-
No, I've always had the same phone number.
I think I've always had the same number too.
I think
I don't ever want to change my
I've
phone
changed
number.
Oh,
mine
mine is the
couple
same
times.
because I still have my last four numbers are still my house phone numbers. From
Yeah?
when I was
Yeah.
a kid. Yeah, yeah.
I've changed
Yeah.
mine a couple times, but
I don't ever want
I'm
to
not
change it.
gonna
I don't want to
it
deal
again.
with that. That
Fucking
2
sucks.
week
Are you
period.
sure you never did? No, eh?
Not my cell phone number. No, my cell phone.
Because it's like you
got
got to put out the blast. Like, how do you even do it? Like, do you just fucking
Yeah.
put on your Instagram and shit?
That's
like,
what everyone does. I
Yeah.
can't believe. Also,
I would never do that.
first of all, I can't believe how many people change numbers. Second of all, is there ever a more sure sign that someone is experiencing financial hardship than the new number? Add me to your contacts. Instagram story.
Do you think it's
financial?
financial?
Well, yeah. What's financial about that?
Because you have to probably ditch your old contract for some reason and then have to get a new one with a new carrier.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would not have the same.
Or
Because
maybe they just
number.
wanted to change providers.
No fucking.
You do it
way.
all the time.
Yeah, but
Change
I've
your
changed
number?
I've changed
No, the
providers
number,
as
no.
well. Like I went from, I think from Fido or Rogers to Fido, and I have the same number.
I jump around providers. And
Yeah.
I keep my same number too. I've had my number
Yeah,
for
fuck
like a
yeah.
decade now, maybe longer.
I just like every time I pretty much get a new phone every fucking year. And I always lose all my contacts. And to me, it's just like a natural cleansing. I'm like, who do I want in my phone
It's true.
now?
It's true.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like people people just randomly text me. I get like my important people that I like are close to me all the time. I get their numbers, and then messages just come in. It's usually I get a new phone around New Year's. My birthday's
Your
in
birthday,
February,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
people
your
just text
birthday.
me on my birthday. I'm like,
Yeah.
who's this? And that's how I get all my contacts back.
Right.
All of them. Then I lose them all again, and then I fucking do it again. And
Maybe
it's like
you
it just
just, like-
slowly gets smaller and smaller, and it's good that way.
You grab a new phone every year, you think?
I think so. I think that'd be fair to say. I don't mean to, but I do.
But
I
around-
wouldn't
but around
if
New
I.
Year's you throw it in a lake.
Yeah,
or-
but yeah, usually by the time I have it like for a year, like even now, like this phone's
that
like
phone's
not.
holding up.
It's still fucking new. Like it's like a couple months old, and I'm like already
It's
just like
holding up okay.
already just like fuck it, like don't care about it.
Like my phone's like probably like it's like years and years old.
Yeah, you're fucking. You
You know?
hold phones for a while. Mine, I ride them into the ground, man.
How,
Because I
though?
just fucking hard on my shit.
All right.
Always, man. Everything I have. That's why I'm never gonna get a nice car again. The next car I get is gonna be a piece of shit truck, and I can beat the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Because that's how I am. Like I just realized like I'll never get like a nice car because I'll just fuck it up.
You don't need a daily.
50-year-old, you might not say the same.
You don't need a daily driver that's nice. If you wanted like a nice
my
weekend
car's
car,
not even nice.
Yeah.
My car's not even nice, and it's too nice for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you drive it to job sites and shit.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I just need a piece of shit truck that I can just drive the way that I drive.
Would you ever
over
have
here.
two cars? Would you ever have two cars? Like on like
If I kill it, if I start killing it, yeah, I'll get like a nice car.
But
Fuck
even
it.
if you don't kill it, you can still fucking rock two cars.
But I
the
wouldn't
insurance
because
is
that
the
would
only
be
thing that
baked.
sucks.
Why would I do that?
One like a daily driver and one like a
Fuck's
like
the point in that?
Yeah,
I'm hoping I
I
just
don't
get a
know.
work truck. That would be sick. My
Yeah, if
company
they-
just
if they
gets
just
me a
flip you
fucking
one.
van or a truck.
That would be.
That
dope.
would be ideal because then fuck it. Then I would get a nice car. If I had a work vehicle, then yeah, I'll just get whatever. I don't know. Fucking drop 60 racks.
I would never. But man, it fucking I want to say this again, but like that shit doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
No.
Like because I've seen people get nice cars, and I'm like, bro, anyone can get a nice car if you want. If you're willing to take on the debt,
especially now.
Oh, you can take
anyone
fucking
can-
60K, no problem.
Yeah.
you could
No
get
problem.
easily.
You're
you know?
employed, 60 grand, sure.
You got,
Sure.
you got friends.
Zero
who are-
down.
You got friends who are driving.
Just eat the interest, bitch.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just pay $200 a week for your car. Like you
That's
could get
it,
like
you
a
think?
60,
Maybe
yeah,
like
yeah.
$600 well, yeah.
200. It's probably
200
200
a week is a
probably
lot.
200
That
a
is a
week, yeah.
lot.
Yeah, that's probably the most you'd pay for like a 60.
Yeah,
800
That's what I mean though.
a
Like
month.
it's so much.
It's so much.
like,
It's-
they're
but
like,
it's almost
we'll
rent.
take
And
your
don't
money,
forget,
bro,
most of
yeah.
those people get the loan from the dealer too. Instead
Exactly,
of getting the line
yeah.
of credit.
You really
Like,
eat
it's
the fucking interest.
fucking
Really eat the interest.
Unbelievable kick in the teeth. On
Oh
the
my
interest
god!
side.
And you don't
Sucks.
know that until you're embedded in it, and you're fucked.
Yeah,
and you're stuck now for 7 years.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god!
I
Like,
finally got a letter from or an email from TD last week about my line of credit, about how I'm not paying down the principal on it, only paying the carrying costs. So I might call them this
Did you
week.
know that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I pay them like
it's low. It's like not even a percent.
I pay them like $45 a month basically to
Oh,
carry,
yeah.
to carry the and then all
For your
the
car?
no my line of credit.
Oh, your
my-
line of your
yeah.
line of credit. Okay.
Yeah, and so I refuse to put anything else on it
Why?
because there's basically no interest. It's like $6,000, maybe a little more than that. And it's
But you're
four-
still wasting money.
yeah, but the money that I put in other places grows faster than it would. Yeah, so
Sure.
I'm gonna call them maybe this week and say like, look, I'm having a hard time. You know, I need to rework this somehow. I got to get a lower rate, or I might try it. I might try it
I mean, there's no
Worth
harm
a
in
shot.
trying.
Yeah,
for
shot,
sure.
always.
because
Something to
I
talk about on
honestly.
this podcast. It's
I
actually
honestly,
financial
I
next
honestly,
week.
I honestly think the bank just don't care or won't get it, and they'll just be like, okay, we'll help you out, sure.
But depends. I mean, if you're a decent customer, which I'm sure you probably are, I'm
Got a
sure
lot.
that they might try to work with you.
I don't have a mortgage with them anymore, but
Who is it?
TD,
Oh, you don't? Who'd you go with? RBC?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what my mortgage is from too.
the rates were all the same. That was a Kenzie preference.
Oh,
for
was it?
RBC, yeah.
Yeah, but like I would assume that like you would have wanted to go because like my first mortgage was with RBC,
Yeah.
and then my second one was also with RBC. It was just easier to
Really?
do it like that. Yeah, yeah. It just seemed like you might as well just go with who you were with.
I emailed the TD like mortgage people, and the girl who answered the email spent more time on her headshot and her email signature block
Mm-hmm.
than she did on her reply.
Nice.
And also in COVID, whether or not I think it's something that I need to be concerned about meeting people in public, she wouldn't send me an email with the rate. She said we had to go into the bank to talk to her,
Oh yeah.
and she's like, "Let's make an appointment."
I know they're pretty finicky about that. Like my chick wouldn't do it either, except for over Skype or Teams or whatever the fuck.
What
it
is
was.
it? What is the material difference there?
I have no idea.
Nothing.
Like it's like I
It's
don't know.
nothing.
It's
Put a
like-
date. Put a date on the rate you send me in an email.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine. You know
And it's
what I
like,
mean?
and it was like as long as like she's like, oh, let me tell you that your rate but like if it goes lower, but before you close, we're gonna lower
We'll
it as
drop
well.
it, yeah.
Right. So like, what's the harm in sending an email saying like the same thing?
Yeah.
You know, like here's your rate. If it drops, we're gonna drop it as well.
I think about stuff like that, and I can't picture a world where banks are still playing a role like this for people like us, like
So where are you gonna get a mortgage from?
retail. You get it. Some fucking app will do it for you. Like Mogo is already
Then?
doing
Some
this.
app. will
Yeah,
do it for
Mogo's
you, yeah.
doing it in Canada already. They shop around. You give them your vitals.
Yeah, but they
and
get.
then
But I bet you they get it from a bank.
they go. Yeah, but you don't have to go to the bank. I'm saying like the retail banking experience.
Oh, but you're just
Is
going to
done.
a broker though. It's just it's just an online broker.
But
So
there's
like,
there's no broker. You got to figure it's
The app is
automated.
the broker.
You gotta,
It
it's
goes-
automated at some level, right? So like I'm saying like the retail banking experience where you go to a broker or go to a bank teller or go to a whatever.
Sure.
It's done. It's
Sure.
done.
I don't know.
And so for these guys to have the nerve or the gall or whatever the policy maybe in the best case scenario for them
The rocks.
where they can't fucking give you a rate in an
Uh-huh.
email. Why? I can get a rate from my phone company in an email. I can get a rate
Maybe
from
they
my
want to
electric.
fucking. They're trying to like talk you into it.
They want to upsell you. When we got on MS Teams,
Exactly.
the first thing the RBC people wanted to do on MS Teams was talk about investing.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
guys investing for your retirement? You're investing for savings, investing for this, for that?
Of course.
Yeah. We don't need you guys for that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they got a hold of the person on the call who just sits there now and has to pretend they're busy for 25 minutes while we go through rates and
Oh, really?
payment
Oh,
plans.
I always just deal with one person.
Super weird. There's two on our call.
That's really weird.
And like whatever. I don't know if that's standard procedure, but I can't envision a world where in 5 years you're going to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go to the bank and talk to a teller for a rate on something.
Yeah.
Especially
Well, it's not a
kids younger
teller,
than us or whatever, like a broker for a rate.
Mhm.
People younger than us are gonna be doing that. Come on, there's no way. There's no way.
Well, they're not gonna be able to afford a mortgage. Probably.
Kids younger than
unless
us.
they're fucking gamers.
Kids younger than
streamers.
us. Never gonna call the phone sex line. Never gonna go to the bank for a mortgage rate. Bet that.
they well, I don't
Bet
know,
that.
man.
They're not gonna go. They're not gonna go. They ain't going. I'm telling you, they ain't going.
Yeah, unless something better comes up,
It's
they're-
already
if
out
they
there.
have to fucking do it, they have to do it.
They won't have to do it.
Well, they have to do it right now.
Right now they do. Right now they do.
That's
But,
what I mean.
well, soon enough. I think it'll
I don't know. We'll see. I just I find it hard to believe that some app is going to be able to like provide mortgages to people without at least going to a bank.
Why?
Where's the money going to come from? Apps, all they do is burn money.
The bank is going to still be the lender,
Exactly.
but the experience is going to be you're
Oh.
going to do it from your kitchen instead.
I maybe, but like it's like
And
man,
instead of waiting for offers and emails, you're just going to watch that loading wheel when
you're
you
going
tell
to
them your
pay
income and
more
everything.
though.
You might pay a little more, but
I don't know. Oh, do you think there's going to be like some like kayak, like whatever the fuck it is
Exactly.
for like
Exactly.
car insurance, but like
Yeah.
for mortgages?
yeah,
Yeah, probably.
why not?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I just find it hard. I would want to deal with who's giving me the fucking mortgage. I don't want to deal with a guy who's getting me a mortgage from someone else. I want to talk to the fucking guy who's giving me the money
But why?
because they're gonna be able to answer my questions right up. Because like, if I ask you a question,
Go
he's
to
gonna
the
go
source.
and ask him and then come back. It's just like adding a middleman to make things quote unquote easier. But for mortgages, like there's like a lot of shit that goes on. There's a lot of moving parts. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, getting a rate is like annoying right now.
Yeah.
But like, I gotta send this guy my fucking documents, and he's gonna send it off to 40 different fucking other.
I was gonna ask what's the moving parts in a mortgage process? Like I'm thinking about the one we just went through. It was the documents, like the income and all that, and then
Mhm.
the rates, and then we talked about like whether or not we could do lump sums.
Mhm.
We talked about home equity lines of credit.
Mhm.
We talked about
But everything that you say, they're gonna have to go through that person before they get back to you. That's my problem. Like
pretty soon the market is going to dictate that they have to have that stuff on hand and ready to go, and otherwise people are not going to come to they're not going to go to whatever, pick your bank. The bank doesn't do that.
But the
People are
bank
not
is
going to go
like,
to it.
but like when I'm talking to my banker, I ask her questions, and she's like, "This. This is what happens. This is what happens with this.
Angela?
And this, and this." Yeah,
But she never writes. She takes a month to write us back. Angela.
I don't know if that's her fault. That might be your fault.
Angela.
Either way, when I'm talking to a bank, they have the answers that I want instead of like just adding someone in the middle where like if I ask about that, they're like, oh yeah, like let me get back to you.
You don't have a mortgage yet. What would you do? Would you prefer the app or would you prefer the visit?
I don't fucking know.
No?
I don't have a. How can I fucking develop a preference?
I don't know.
Can't. No idea. I gotta go through the.
What else do you visit for? What else do you do the visit, like the in-person
bank?
visit for? Well, the bank or anything else. What else do you do? If you can do the app, where else would you do the
I'd
visit
rather
over the
in
app?
person because that's just who I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I've been open about that. I don't like doing
This guy still goes into the gas station to pay his fucking
Fuck
money.
yeah.
But doesn't even pay at the
You don't
pump.
pay at the pump?
No.
What?
I
don't
know.
I don't want to do that.
Why?
I don't know. Fuck it. I don't like it. I'd rather just fucking do this.
No.
You'd rather the guy hand you the debit
You
machine.
go into the gas station.
Yeah, every time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just who I am.
Huh.
That's why I want to check. I want to go to the bank and deposit it. I like that, but I don't know what it is. It's just the action. I like going to get my hair cut. I like doing this. I like
Yeah.
Well, you
doing
gotta
that.
do that. There's no app for that yet.
Yeah, but I mean, I like doing that shit. I don't know what it is. I couldn't answer that. It's just it is what it is. It's who I am. I'm fucking old. I'm an old dude, I guess.
Old code.
Classic. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. I'm new age in the sense that like I'm stuck where I'm at. I'm not changing.
I'm
Fuck it.
surprised to hear that.
Why?
Because you're dating online on an app.
Yeah,
That's
what the
true.
fuck is the difference?
That's like the ultimate.
COVID.
I'd rather meet you in person than meet you on an app.
I don't like it.
Huh.
I don't have a choice right now. It's fucking COVID. I can't just go try and fail in public.
Get a fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd rather not be doing that. But
How's
no,
How's it burning right now? How many you got on the fryer?
No comment.
On
No comment?
fryer.
No comment.
Okay.
It's alright though. It's cooking.
All right.
Okay.
Kitchen's-
No
kitchen's-
comment.
No
but-
comment. All the
Kitchen's
burners
cooking.
are going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kitchen's
burners are
cooking.
going.
Don't worry about me.
Good for you.
But the
Glad to
trip
hear
a
that.
breaker, but it's all good.
Non-dedicated. All right.
Good.
That's good. Then.
That's it for tonight.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
done.
done with.
Good night and God bless.
All right. Peace.